Background, man?
I do like that background. It's really started. Game's really started.
Oh my god, game's already started. We were running a bit late, man. Welcome to the Footy Watch Along the Footy podcast. Sydney, Collingwood. You know who we got?
We do.
You can put it up a bit if you want.
What?
The volume.
The volume. Yeah.
First person in the chat is Calm the Bulldogs. He's back, man. What nice guy.
How you going, guys? Look at that. I don't know if you like the background, but
Man, it's just a stadium. So we like.
I don't know why there's a Mexican guy.
Representing. How come the scoreboard hasn't started, man? Do I have to read? What's that thing you got to do here? What am I going to do?
Interact.
What do you mean? Don't you have to redo the URL to refresh it?
Oh yeah, you do. Just give it a chance, man. Oh wait. Have it started?
If I go here. Oh no, maybe it'll. It started on the TV, but it hasn't started on the webpage.
It hasn't started on the webpage. Remember you had that one that said kick live and it was kicking live?
Yeah.
Remember that one? That was Oh well guys, I'll quickly tell you the ins and outs.
It's not good.
No, it's not. That's weird.
Is there something wrong with their website today?
Get it that. No, it should, normally the scores are there.
We'll just wait, guys. Sorry about the scoreboard where...
The scoreboard's not normally up, but it's not working.
I don't think it's our fault, but...
it's not our fault.
Mark Johns has got a vomit symbol. I don't know what that's for. Must be because the soccer dude is here.
I know, you got the soccer...
That's always here.
Wasn't even Ben Wilson.
Birmingham loves me, mate. Johnny Carlton says, boys. Johnny Carlton here.
Johnny.
You know that's you, man. You know,
Where's Johnny Carlton?
Johnny Mara.
Hey, Johnny.
Maraui.
Congratulations from last night, man. I know you weren't happy with the game, but you know.
Someone said the music is on. Yeah, the Footy start song.
Yeah, the music, man. They'll come off. They'll turn off very soon. Curtis, is that Curtis?
Yeah, it'll turn off soon. Do you want me to turn it off now?
No, leave it.
The music is still playing. I can turn it down a bit.
Turn it down. It's probably too loud. There you go.
Can't hear you over it. What do you mean? Can you hear us now?
I have it a bit lower when I do it.
Sorry, man. I'm new to this thing. I'm actually
the scoreboards for some reason. Have a look if the scoreboard's working now.
Oh, I've put it down. Sorry, GT. Sorry, Curtis.
Sorry, Curtis.
You guys are wild.
Wild.
It's not, man. Look, it's something with the AFL website. It's
All
not
right.
coming up here, but it's coming up. I could get a little scoreboard if they want that one.
Yeah, get that one for now.
But
for some reason, it's weird.
like you click it, and see nothing happens. So something is wrong with the scoreboard on the actual website, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you just the little one just so we've got a scoreboard.
Yeah, we'll just get a little one happening.
And then we'll check it during the intermission maybe.
Anyway, the teams, guys, we got...
I'll fix this temporarily, 1 second.
Yeah, I can tell you the teams while you do that. So, Maynard, Howie, Dean. Then you got Dacos, Quainer, Moore, side bottom, Pendlebury, Dacos in the centre. Half forward, you got Schutz, Johnson, Myercheck. Forward, Lipinski, Elliott, and McCreary. Followers are Darcy Cameron, DeGoey, and Crisp. For the Swans, Papley in the forward line, Armity and Haywood. Half forward, Fox, McDonald, Heaney. I loved Heaney's game last week. Then in the centre, Lloyd, Warner, and McInerney. Then in the halfback, you got Florent, the Lizard Man, Blakely, and Cunningham on the halfback flank. And then you got on the fullback, you got Melikan and McCartan and Rampy. Interchange for the Pies, you got Hill, Hoskin Elliott, Markov, and for the Swans, McLean, Campbell, Jordan. Also Mason Cox and M. Roberts for Swans. The subs are McRae and Wicks. Guys, what is your tip? What's your tip, man?
Sydney.
You're Sydney?
Yeah.
Now, what was your point? I want to know this point.
The point I was going to make is, see, this is a non-AFL guy, just seeing this by the thumbnail. So Grundy's first 2 games for his new club are against his 2 previous clubs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was done by design or I don't know.
No, I saw
That
it
is
in
true.
the picture.
Oh, yeah, it is too. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Why is there a Man U scarf? Johnny says.
Yeah, I was listening. I was asking the same question.
Because
it's
I'm in charge.
because it's his studio.
Yeah. Watch footy and listening to HFD while playing online darts. Busy night, John Z says.
I guess you could call that, if people look at it, like, they'll probably think Sydney Swans, so, you know.
Yeah, Sydney Swans, man. You know. MUFC, man.
Johnny Carlton, I hope you're going well, man. We can't read we have to read the chat like this.
I'll read. I've got it here.
Oh, okay. Watch the footy, listen to HFD,
I read
playing
that,
darts.
I read it out.
Oh, yeah, Mark Johns wants to have us over at his house to do a watch-along.
Yeah, for sure.
On a Friday night or something.
What do? We've got to bring some of them.
Because he's got like a whole decked out like man cave.
Yeah, we just got to bring our light and our camera and our amp and one of the laptops.
He'll love it. Johnsy's a legend.
Couple mics.
Yeah,
that's it.
I might. If it's a showdown, I might get stabbed because he's a
well, I can't do the first showdown this year, so
no, you can't.
How are we, Chris C? What about me, Johnny Carlton? Just Chris C. How are you?
I'm great.
He's asking how you are.
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm just enjoying life and
Didn't ask how I was.
Well, I think because you got the Man United thing.
Man United the best, mate. Does anyone look at my got my coffee happening?
Yeah, what is with that?
I wanted a short black while you had a latte, so I had it's my little cup.
Is it short black or is it a Greek coffee?
Short black.
Anyway, so we got the KO working.
We did.
Took
Chris
a while.
had like 17 people logged into his KO, so he had to fix it.
Oh, what a goal!
Good kick. So they've had
Swans on the board.
4 scoring shots to none.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
You said Chelsea would lose to Newcastle, mate. You hurt me, man.
You heard him, man.
I did.
Who won? Did Chelsea win?
Yes. I did say I thought actually Chelsea would win. I just said I'd hate them, so I'm not Newcastle win.
I love the EPL banter. It's good.
EPL's wild.
EPL. How is the EPL, by the way?
Well,
I didn't really get to...
There's only like 2 games this week because FA Cup.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So who's on top? It's still Arsenal, obviously.
Arsenal went top on the weekend.
Yeah.
Because the other 2 drew. They played each other. Liverpool, Chelsea played each other. I mean, Liverpool, City played each other.
Well, it was a nice goal. Who's number 1, man?
That's not Heaney, is it?
No, it's not Heaney. Number one. See, the Sydney one. That was Warner. Warner kicked
Did
that
Grundy
goal.
have a good game against
Mate, he
Melbourne?
had a cracker game
So
last
imagine
week.
he has a cracker tonight as well against his two former clubs.
Imagine Collingwood lose this game. Like, is that one of the worst?
Well, I said that to you last week. I said, imagine they could lose their first two games. Like,
Is that like 0-2? Is that, you know?
it's not good for a premiership defense, but you'd still think they'll make finals.
I was last night. Carlton won, right, the game, and I'm like,
Is that 5 points or something?
yeah, 5 points, and I'm like, Carlton's won 2 games. They've got 8 points.
And we haven't even played.
Port hasn't even played. What the heck's going on?
Opening
We
round.
haven't even played, man.
Opening round thing is so stupid.
They've got 8 points already. We haven't even played. We haven't even stepped on the
I
park.
know. Johnny's his eyes are wide. He reckons Carlton on top of the ladder.
Oh yeah, but he was upset last night because he wasn't happy with that performance. But you have tough games, man.
That's it.
You know, Richmond. Well, every time, even
Goal.
Daniel Norton said, "What a goal by Dacos, man!
Smacked it.
What a goal!" You know, you can have Richmond. Like when we play Richmond at the G,
Yeah.
Daniel Norton said it. You're up against it all the
Of
time. It
course,
doesn't matter
you're
how
against
shit
the
they are.
crowd. That's right.
You know what I mean?
When you
So-
go to their grounds, you're in the Lions' Den, just like when they come here, or when maybe not now, but West Coast, when they were flying, you go there, you're in the Lions' Den, aren't you?
100%.
Remember how long there was a time when no one won a game at Subiaco for years? It was like, I remember it, no one had won there for like 2 years or something.
Yeah, that's right. Subiaco was the fortress, bro.
He's fuming, he reckons. Johnny says, I'm fuming.
Yeah,
mate."
yeah, I know, man. But look, man. Yes, you got. I mean, Richmond are touted as a bottom 3 side, but
Who cares?
they got still some good stars, man.
The sign of a premiership team is winning when you're playing bad. In any sport.
That's it. No, you got to be happy with your win.
You get over the
Mate,
line.
You
As long
got
as
you
get
got over the line, bro. Trust me, man. Don't be upset. You guys will be better for it. And I think, do they have a bye next week? Let me check that. Yes, they do. So Carlton have a bye. So I guess, like, you know, fresh legs. Richmond lost a few players as well.
I saw it.
There was 3 players that went down.
I'll
So they did really well.
I'll only be 15% happy this weekend, only because we got the 4 points. That's what Johnny reckons.
Ah, fair enough, man. I know how you feel when Man United lose.
Mm.
So I guess it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but when Man United win, it's like Man United playing Liverpool this week, right? It's their biggest rival. If Man United went there against Liverpool this weekend and Liverpool had 50 shots and Man United had 1,
And you won?
and we won 1-0, I'll be acting like we're the best team in the world.
Oh,
Hey,
here come Collingwood. Just
They've
got
gone
another
ahead.
one.
Two clear goals.
Yeah.
They always saying it about Sir Alex. They always used to say that if he won against Liverpool, even if we played shit, the players say he'll come in and go, that was the best, guys. Don't worry.
Look, winning's winning.
Winning's winning.
Whether you win by
That's
inch
right.
or a mile, what's that movie? Fast and Furious?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. Winning's winning, man.
That's
So,
right. Bobby Dazzle, Johnny says.
yeah, Bobby. Him.
When's Johnny, when are you coming on a watch along, man?
He wants to come on.
Yeah,
He
no.
told me the other day.
He should.
Well, he's coming on. He's coming on Gather Round, but I don't know if we have time because he's going to just be at the footy all the time.
2 of his 9-leg multis already done.
Nice. Don't tell Johnny G that. He'll be upset. Johnny G loves it.
Does love it. Johnny G was meant to be sitting right over there tonight.
Well, we won't have Johnny G with us in the footy podcast
Listen,
this week.
yeah, and there probably won't be a Premier League one because there's no Premier League. But sorry, guys, that we've had to give the small scoreboard, but it's because the other one on the AFL.
Oh, there it
website-
is.
Oh, I can get that back now. Yeah, I can. All right, guys.
We'll put the normal scoreboard on.
Bear with me while I change it all again.
Heaney's got a kick around 40 out, a slight angle. So it's different during the watch alongs here. Yeah, it's different. We've done a few, yeah. We'll try doing them in here on the Friday if we can.
Well, that's what we were saying last year.
Yeah.
Just to the line, get rid of Mac.
Yeah, make it a bit bigger so they can.
Yeah, but you just get rid of.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the Maccas and the. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I can see it. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, get rid of that. There you go. There you go, man.
So what's with all the names that they put underneath next to the grounds now? Is that like the indigenous name of the
I
MCG?
think so.
So the MCG is Wurundjeri.
Yeah, that's the whole area.
Is
Like
that the indigenous area?
Yeah, the whole area there. I think here it's Corunna. Yeah, in Adelaide. So I put a TikTok of Johnny watching the game last night. The last 2 minutes.
How did Johnny do?
He did all right, man. He did all right.
He did all right?
Yeah, he did all right. He did all right.
Yeah, nah, I'm coming to Adelaide in 3 weeks. Very excited. 5 days there. Should be fun.
Yeah, cool. Hopefully we can meet up, man, for a brewski somewhere.
That's Easter, isn't it? Not our Easter. 3 weeks is...
Is it?
Yeah, is that 1st of April, John? Is that Catholic
I don't
Easter?
know when is the...
1st of April is their Easter.
Yeah, but when's gather round? I don't think they'll do it on Easter, man.
I gather around all the time right here. 4th to 8th of April. So you're coming the week following Easter.
Ah, okay.
It's coming in between, the week after. Yeah, killer. That'll be... Yeah, that's the week after the long weekend.
Cool, man. Did you enjoy the TikToks I put up, Johnny?
Sydney will be spewing they've kicked 4 points.
I know. 1 goal, 4. Yeah, 1 goal, 4. Geez.
Well, I said Sydney. Who'd you say?
I've gone Collingwood just.
Collingwood just.
Yeah.
Davey says, who do you boys support?
Well, I am...
Man United. I'm a Crows fan.
He's a
When
Crow,
it comes to the footy, I'm a Crows fan.
He's been a Crows fan since day
dot.
dot, basically. Myself, I'm a massive Port Adelaide supporter, so followed them since '97 when they entered the AFL, and yeah.
Yeah, so since day dot.
Basically.
AFL. It's AFL.
Yeah. Well, I went to their first game.
We were Bays fans. That's why we
went for Crows.
Well, because Cornsey was there and half the team was Glenelg. The first inaugural Crows captain was Glenelg's captain.
Well, every time I think of the Crows, I always think Glenelg.
Yeah.
I don't think of any other
team. No way. There was a lot of Souths there, actually, probably at the time.
Sturt?
Bickley was, from South and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nah, not so much Sturt.
Oh, pushing the back.
He enjoyed them, Johnny says. He enjoyed them.
Yeah, man. No, there's some more I'm going to bring out.
What about you, Davey? Who do you support, man? Maybe I'll just centralize this. Do you like that stadium in the background, man?
I do, man.
That's why
I like it.
That's cool. I'm a Carlton and Liverpool supporter. Oh.
Well, Carlton's not too bad.
Davey,
Liverpool?
Davey, well, because you seem like a real nice guy, we'll let you off. Maybe that's why he asked. He probably saw the Man United thing here. Johnny in the chat there next to you, he's a mad Carlton fan.
And it's Chelsea as well.
Carlton and Chelsea, yeah. Chris is Port and Tottenham.
Yeah.
So Carlton and Liverpool.
Yeah, Johnny Cullen hates me because they hate Tottenham.
They do, yeah, because they're London.
Yeah.
Not as much as Arsenal. Chelsea, Chelsea hate West Ham more, I think. Chelsea, West Ham's real big over there anyway.
Arsenal hate us more.
Yeah, because they're North London. Yeah. Chelsea and West Ham are East London.
Yeah.
So GT is a Liverpool fan, yeah, and he's a West Coast fan, but he doesn't say that. He just says I'm Liverpool.
I'll be going to the Port Adelaide game this week, so I'm excited.
You know what? I was saying this to John today. Right? I actually wanted to say this to you.
Yeah.
None of our resident Crows fans are here, right?
Oh, what a steal, man!
And I haven't seen what you guys have said so much. I've seen on the podcast and that what you guys saying. I think the Crows are in a bit of trouble this year, eh?
Why do you think that?
Their first 10 rounds are hard.
Did you see that intercept?
Yeah.
McCreary. Look, man, who they got? Let's have a look at their...
Well, they got Gold Coast away this week. Then they've got Geelong next week at home. They'll be favourites against Geelong, but Crows are notoriously bad against Geelong.
What a bloody... Oh, hit the post. See, that would have hurt, man.
Johnny says Spurs, Man U with the face looking up. Hi KP, Chrissy, everyone on the live chat. Zach Howell says, Davey says, love a bit of NFL too. He goes for the Eagles.
I'm a Buffalo Bills fan.
Miami Dolphins, man.
Hey. Is that because Bruno, was it?
Come on, man. Dan Marino.
Dan Marino, that's it.
From Ace Ventura, man.
yeah.
The Miami Dolphins.
All right, so the Crows have got Gold Coast up first, and they got the Cats. I mean, that's a 50-50 as well. But at home, they should win that.
But we're notoriously bad against them. That's the thing.
Yeah, the week after, it's the Freo Dockers. You should beat them.
No, but away.
Away, you should beat them.
But it's still not easy.
No, I guess not. I guess not. They should beat them.
No, but what if you've lost your first 2 games and you got to go to...
Oh, yeah, Perth? It all depends, I guess. Anyway, round 4, you got Melbourne at home.
Hard game still.
Yeah, it's a tough game. Then you got...
Laces out, Davey says.
Then you got Carlton.
Exactly. So that's 5 already hard.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
When meanwhile, and I'm not saying...
You got the Bombers.
Not saying it's rigged, but meanwhile, you guys are playing 4 home games in a row.
4? No, we're not.
Yeah, Port are. They're at Amy like 4 weeks in a row or something.
Amy?
I mean...
No, we go to MCG.
I don't know when it is, but they're like at home for 4 weeks in a row. We're talking about it on the radio.
This is a good game, man.
Anyway, keep going. So
all right,
5 hard games already, Crows.
No, 6. That's 6.
What was the 6th one?
The Bombers. Here.
So that's winnable. You should be winning.
Yeah. Then you got round 7. You got North Melbourne in Hobart.
That's okay. They should be favourites though, even though we're.
Then it's the showdown. 50-50.
Yeah, 100% 50-50.
Yeah.
Even though they won them both us, it's still 50-50.
Who cares? We won.
No, I'm saying it's 50-50.
And then it's is that the goalie that just kicked that?
Yeah, I think so.
They're on fire.
And then 8.
8 is the Lions.
Gabba.
Here.
Yeah, still hard.
Yeah, still hard. Then you got Collingwood at the MCG.
So Lions.
That's the first 10
So the
rounds.
two grand finalists in a row at the end, plus Carlton in
That's
there.
the first 10 rounds.
So you got Carlton, preliminary finalists.
You got Brisbane,
Collingwood, Melbourne, who've won a flag in the past 3 years in there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And Port, who are top 4 club.
Yeah.
In the first 5 of the first 10. And you got to go to Perth.
You got to go to Perth. I mean, you should beat them, but...
Yeah, no, but still, and Geelong.
All right, so we got this week, obviously, West Coast. Then we got Richmond.
Yeah.
They looked good last night, so we can't say that's going to be an easy game.
Read your games where they are as well. So
MCG, Richmond.
Yeah. No. So home, away.
And then we got... Then after that, we got Melbourne over here.
Yeah, Melbourne at home, which Port should win.
Hopefully. Then we got the Bombers.
Where?
Here.
2 in a row.
That's gather round.
Yeah, that's why.
And then we got Freo over here.
3 in a row.
Yeah, and then we got the Collingwood at the MCG.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3 in a row.
3 in a row, but then I think it's the showdown. So 4 out of 5 games.
And then St Kilda after that.
Yeah, so 4 out of 5 I think they've gotten, which is good for Port.
Round 8 is but that's your.
Yeah, I know, but what I mean is they don't have to leave.
Yeah, nah.
Is what I mean.
Then we got the Cats at. I'm going to go to Geelong for that.
We're watching on KOGT, and Calm the Bulldog says, "Boys." But Crows, do you get what I mean now? Crows' first 10 games is pretty hard.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But then again,
Longmire's losing it.
But then again, they could go beat Gold Coast. We don't know. If they go beat Gold Coast, then beat Geelong, then it's completely different. But
well, no Tex Walker. Last year when they played without Tex Walker, they struggled, man.
That's what I'm saying.
They struggled. So he kicked a lot of their goals last year.
100%. So,
we'll see. And Gold Coast beat them last year, man, with Tex.
That's what I mean. So 5 of the first 10 games, they're playing top 4 teams.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Or like Port, Carlton, Brisbane, Collingwood, and not top 4, but they're playing the top 4 all in round 10.
I think St Kilda.
St Kilda, we said, Geelong. So they're playing a lot of
free kick to Sydney. So 3 goals, 119 to 1 goal, 511.
Robbie Fox is garbage, Davey says.
Who's Robbie? Oh, Robbie Fox on yeah. Oh, I hooked it.
Little bit garbage. What's everyone else's tip?
Have you been to the footy at the MCG? Have you ever gone to a footy game?
I've been to the MCG, but not an AFL game, no.
Oh, okay. Something electric about that ground, eh? Like when you go there,
it's a
like
good stadium.
Like especially when there's 80,000 people
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's
electric.
ground. So Chris gave his tip. Collingwood. I said Sydney. What's everyone else's tip? No one else given their tip.
Give us your tips, guys. Maybe put a poll out there, man.
Poll.
Get a poll out there.
Get a poll out there.
I remember when we used to give people poll jobs at school. Yeah, I remember those days.
Poll.
All right, another.
What are we saying?
Who wins? And just put like.
Poll is yes or no. Should say.
Just write no. No, but you can change the yes. You can just change the yes. Just put like who wins and then put Pies, Swans. Another goal. Swans hit back. 1 point in it. Pies by 24. Davey reckons Pies by 30. Yeah, we're on KO because he doesn't get Channel 7 here.
The
aerial doesn't pick up Channel 7.
The aerial's picking up 9, everything, not picking up 7. I'm going to say I'm still going Swans.
I'll go Pies. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining us.
Hope I'm wrong, of course. Oh, yeah, because it's Carlton. Pies 24. Where's the remote? Pass the remote? He said we're so behind. Yeah, but maybe we're just not.
Well, you got to think about it. There's latency.
Yeah, there's latency on the
YouTube, on the stream, and then there's latency on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do. That's what sucks about KO.
Is it on live? Right
you got 20, you're 19 seconds behind.
Why?
I don't know.
It says jump to live. How do we go back to that?
What?
See there?
You always have like a 15-second delay.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's because we got a 30-second delay on YouTube as well.
Unfortunately, guys, sorry.
That 19 seconds is just how it is. Same here too, Curtis says.
Yeah, we can't. There's nothing we can do.
I thought his name was Curtis Alberton for a second. I was going to say, you're like...
Hey, I thought that too.
I would say, you're like Port's #1 ticket holder, and then I saw it was Alderton.
Maybe you should change it to Alberton.
Curtis Alderton.
Curtis is wild.
Curtis is wild. So you took the kids to soccer training tonight?
Huh?
I
took them to soccer training.
Was it nice weather out there?
It was nice, man. They're loving it.
Says hashtag #1, bro. Is Curtis a Port fan?
I don't know. Here comes Papley. Oh.
It was a bit of a weird kick to go there.
It was. You know who he looks like? Do you know MJF from AEW?
MJF. I don't know, maybe.
He looks exactly like Papley, man.
You know how when we're doing things like this, we just talk about other shit, right? Is Roman Reigns going to lose the title?
Yes.
He has to, doesn't he?
He will lose it to Cody Rhodes.
But he has to, doesn't he?
100%. If he doesn't lose it, I reckon Philadelphia, they'll burn the stadium down.
They'll burn the city down.
Like the same thing will happen if West Coast beat Port Adelaide this weekend.
If Cody Rhodes doesn't beat Roman Reigns, they'll find the Rocky statue in Philadelphia and burn it down.
Cody Rhodes,
he has to win.
He has to win.
He has to, man.
I was telling you today earlier. I love the whole. I know you're not a big fan of The Rock, but I love the whole thing about Cody Rhodes. Like the whole.
Yeah, I like that. I do like the Cody Rhodes.
The whole feud.
Yeah,
the whole feud of the bloodlines.
Yeah.
With the Rock coming back.
I wish they just made Cody feud with Roman because I don't know if anyone else is into wrestling. The Rock has made Roman Reigns seem insignificant. I said that to you, and that's why I don't like it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. He did, but his promos lately, The Rock, have been great. Especially the ones on Twitter when he swears.
I actually used to really like The Rock back in the day. Him and Stone Cold loved him, but I don't know, something about him now.
Yeah, you were telling me that. I like it.
He just seems like a sellout now. I don't know what it is. I don't know, something about him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had that feeling too, but like when he became the bad ass Rock, that's a free kick.
I'll walk to Adelaide if the Eagles win.
Who's walking to Adelaide?
GT. Johnny says The Rock. Johnny says The Rock is turning on Roman.
You reckon?
I don't reckon.
Oh, I hope not, man. Because I love Hill Rock, I love
what's gonna
bad
happen?
guy Rock.
You know
Heel
what's
Rock
happening?
is the best.
Stone Cold's coming.
That's what I think. Because I've seen him. He's been training.
He's coming.
Dude, just imagine this. WrestleMania, Cody Roman, Rock gives fucking Cody a rock bottom, right? And he
the
gets
glass
up,
shatters.
and then the place shatters, bro.
I honestly think that's.
Oh, man, the goosebumps I'll get. And then he gives Rock a stunner. Oh.
No, but the thing is, you know what he'll do? He'll stunner the Rock, and then he'll stunner Roman, and then Cody will hold the belt up, and then he'll stunner him.
Yes, and then drink beer.
And they'll
Oh, yeah,
all
that'd be great.
he'll be champion, but he'll be out stunned.
Yeah,
and he'll
yeah,
drink
yeah.
beer and he'll walk off.
I really hope The Rock doesn't turn good because I love him
Yeah,
being
yeah.
an asshole.
I literally
love it.
stopped watching wrestling after CM Punk quit in 2013, but I caught The Rock's comeback promos.
Well, CM
What
Punk
Davey says.
is back. He's just injured at the moment.
Him as well, man. I reckon he's lost it too. And
He looked a bit slow.
he's aged, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
You know, like, when you look at him, say compared to The Rock, CM Punk's aged.
Yeah.
He's aged a lot, man. I don't know what, could just be genetics.
I love watching my mate wrestle.
Yeah.
Like when I watch him, like he was in the Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
and watching him wrestle, man, was great.
That's good because you're friend. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Quarter time.
Now hopefully when he's out of WWE, maybe we can get him on the show. I'm sure he'll come on. He'll come here.
Yeah, but he could be on WWE for the next.
Yeah, I know.
God knows how long.
Yeah, I don't know if they're allowed.
1 point in it, quarter time.
I don't know if they're allowed to talk to other companies. I don't know. Maybe they can. But it'd be good to get him on.
Seth is going to turn night 1, and they will lose, and then Rock is going to cost night 2. See, Davey agrees with me.
I think Seth could turn.
Davey agrees with me.
Seth could turn.
He goes, I know Punk is back, but he's washed. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't. He's not this. He is.
Is that quarter time?
Yeah, quarter time.
So quarter time, guys. Shoot, what's the score, man? I can't see it from here.
19 to 18, 1 point in it.
1 point in
You
it.
can't see that on the screen.
Oh, yeah, I see it there. Yeah. All right, I'll give you some stats before we start talking wrestling.
We just started talking about it.
I love wrestling, man. Wrestling. Look, I used to be a wrestler, guys.
How about Grayson Waller?
I was a professional wrestler.
How about Grayson
for a few
Waller?
years. Huh?
How about Grayson Waller?
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was awesome.
Johnny Carlton probably doesn't even know my wrestling background.
Nah, we've talked about it. He probably
Maybe he
does.
does.
Chris C was in the Royal Rumble, man.
I used to be in
It was just in the Royal Rumble of HFD Studio. How
I
does it feel to support a team whose most fans... Wait. That
What?
Love Heart, man. How does it feel to support a team whose most famous player is Kane Corns, Davey says.
Love it.
But that's not their most famous player.
He's not a famous player.
Kane?
Warren
Warren
Treadray, probably
Gavin Wanganeen.
in our AFL side, yeah.
No, but even if you go
Oh,
back...
Gavin Wanganeen, bro.
He'd be Port's most famous player.
Warren.
No, Wanganeen.
Yeah, Wanganeen, yeah.
Back then.
Oh, yeah, as in, like, stature. Yeah, he's more than
yeah.
Warren.
He's
But
held...
Warren's my favourite, though.
No, I'm just saying, like...
Oh, yeah, Gavin, because he's got the accolade.
The AFL world.
Yeah, 2 AFL premierships, Brownlow. You can't get better than that.
Johnny says he doesn't, man. He doesn't know your wrestling background.
Oh, doesn't he?
We had a whole wrestling podcast, Johnny, because Chris was a wrestler.
I was years ago.
You've even shown the clip of his wrestling.
So my last match was against, do you know Bronson Reed that he's in WWE? He was my last match in 2011.
He literally is from about 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, it's from Black Forest. Yeah. So I'm good friends with him, and I had my last match with him in 2011.
He said Johnny says he didn't even know that we liked WWE.
Bro.
Listen, me and Chris
we're like
like
massive fans. Oh yeah, so I did wrestling for a while, back in the day, from 2005 to about 2011, and then retired basically.
Davey says no shit, really? Of course. Really.
Yeah. So I did it over here.
I don't know if you're saying no shit really about Chris or about Bronson Reed being from here, but he is. He's from about legit 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, so me and we're good. We're good friends. We're good mates.
They're wrestling together,
and he's there now, wrestling for WWE.
And we had
good bloke.
We had another older guy that just retired, Chris's mate, Johnny Raddick.
We had Johnny Raddick.
We had him on the show.
We had him on the
about
show.
it.
He's
been a wrestler for years, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Years. And we're gonna get the other guy. What was the other mate? But we didn't get around to it. The one.
Slater.
Oh,
he'll come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows Bronson.
Damian Slater.
All right, we'll let Chris read the stats.
Oh, the stats are easy, man.
And then we can get back to it.
Dacos with 11. He's probably best on
11
ground.
touches.
Yeah. 1 goal as well.
It was a good goal too.
So Degoe's had 7 touches, 1 goal. And then
De Goey is a good player,
Jeremy Howe, 7. They're your top ball getters for Collingwood. For Sydney, Rowbottom's got 7, Heaney 6, Lloyd 6. So they're your top
I'll tell you,
3 for Sydney.
Sydney will be upset that they've had 8 scoring shots to 4 and they're losing.
Yeah, that's
losing
right.
by a point.
100%. Disposals 81 to 83, so pretty even there. Inside 50s. Listen to this, right? 7 to Collingwood.
And how many?
14 to Sydney Swans.
Because they've had more. Yeah.
So, disposal efficiency 69% for both. So shots at accuracy on goal. So 57.1% to Collingwood, only 50%, and that's 7 shots from 14 inside 50s for Sydney and 4 shots from 7 inside 50s to Collingwood. So yeah, the Swans need to fix that up. Stoppages, the hitouts 9 to 8, so they're pretty even. Clearances 9 to 7, Collingwood's way. Centre clearances, Collingwood is winning those 4 to 1, and stoppage clearances 5 to 6.
Davey says Dacos is annoyingly good.
He's good, man. I mean, he's winning the
but
stats.
can I listen? I always say this to you, and I've said it to the AFL people. Is he really?
Well, yeah, I'll have him in my team.
You know, I'd have him too. But do you think it's just recency bias? They're going on like this guy's Michael Voss or something.
Oh, he's a different player, bro.
No, but they're going on like he's Nathan Buckley. He's only been. Let him have a career before you say how good he is.
Yeah, true.
He might get. He could do a recon and then knock on wood, he doesn't.
Yeah. No.
But what I'm saying is.
Yeah, I mean, like he's got. I mean, you know, his legacy will be in the 10 years, not in the 1 year, but he's still a great player.
Like if they said to you,
he's a good playmaker.
If they said to you, you're on grand final day, you're the coach of Port Power. Do you want this Nick Dacos or Gary Ablett Jr. in his prime in your team? Who are you taking?
Gary Ablett Jr.
No one's taking Dacos. I don't think any person besides a Collingwood fan says they're taking Dacos.
Probably Gary Ablett Jr. At his prime. 100%.
There's no probable about it.
Yeah, but you can't compare them. He's a backman.
Okay, Nick Dacos.
Yeah.
Are you taking Nick Dacos or Jason Ackermanis on grand final day?
The way it's played now? The way the game's played now?
Whatever.
It was different back. It
doesn't matter.
It was played differently back then.
Like Ackermanis, look.
Ackermanis is great. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just saying. Like I just think it's with soccer too. It's recency bias. We're going about these players like they're just, and we forget how good these.
Oh yeah, they were
previous
good,
players
man.
Were.
They were good back then. Yeah, of course. But he's good too, man. Like, he's amazing.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying he is.
Yeah.
But I think like
I don't know.
Is he better? Think about it now. All right.
He just won a clearance.
Yeah, and everyone will probably say yes now because of recency. Is he better than when Dustin Martin first came around?
Not yet.
No,
not yet.
Because even the first year, remember Dustin Martin was
not yet,
doing don't argue to like seasoned veterans.
Yeah, not yet. I mean? Give him like a couple of years and he will be.
You don't know that.
Well, I don't know, but I think he will.
He might plateau.
He could. He could. I think. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway, I do like him though. Second quarter
I
started.
do. I'm saying I like him. I do agree he's good.
They do go a bit gaga over him over there, but yeah,
because he's at Collingwood.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
he's good though for his age. He's really good. Like I think because he's so young and he's like in the Brownlow votes up the top.
So grand final day, they're saying to you, your Port coach, you can have Gavin Wanganeen or Nick Dacos. Who are you having?
Of course, they go Wanganeen.
Well, there you go.
But that's because I'm biased.
No, but if they said to me, if they said to you, you can have Andrew McLeod or Nick Dacos grand final day, who are you having?
Andrew McLeod.
Exactly.
I know. Yeah.
Because he won 2 Norm Smith medals.
Andrew McLeod, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But Andrew McLeod could play now.
100%
because he was so fit.
Yeah, I know.
But some of the players back then couldn't play now.
Listen, I don't know if
it was I
don't know how old everyone is in the chat, but it's arguable that Nick Dacos isn't even the best player in his family.
His dad was good.
You know how good the Macedonian Marvel was, man?
Oh, yeah, here you go, Papley. Oh, goal.
Like, the guy was a freak.
Oh, yeah, I know. But he was a different player, though.
I know that. But it's like Gary Ablett Jr. It's arguable that he's the greatest player of all time, but he's not even the best player in his family. Jobe Watson won a Brownlow. It's arguable he's not even the best player in his family.
Maybe. It's arguable, yeah, it is.
Because Tim Watson was a freak.
He was good.
But we forget about these like great players.
The thing is, when you're comparing from that era to this era, it's different. It's hard to compare.
Guy says, "Hey, dude, hey, Guy."
Guy. I thought his name is Johnny Crumb now.
That's Hess' name.
You hate it, eh?
It's too long. I don't like.
I
don't like the long nicknames.
Long
what are you gonna do? Call him Johnny Crom all the time?
Yeah, but how about Snoop Dogg?
Even like
Doggy
Johnny
Dog,
Carlton,
or...
I just like calling him Johnny.
Yeah, but Johnny Carlton's wild.
He is wild. That's why I told you I'm an enigma. I'm just KP.
You're an enigma. How about the Enigma, KP? That would be killer.
Yeah, but that's all right. The Enigma.
Oh, jeez.
I wanted him to be overrated, but he's not. But the commentators do too much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
they do.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying he's not good, but they overhype him more than... yeah, he's good. I get he's good. J. Crom. GT says, how about J. Crom? That's a bit better than Johnny Crom.
I like Johnny Crom.
It's too long.
I love it. It's long, but it's nice.
Can't you just be JG? I'm KP. You can't take my.
Should I just be CC?
I'm the only one that's allowed to have
If
initials.
I'm CC, they'll probably get me for copyright for the CC chips.
Listen, man, I'm the only one that's allowed to have initials. All right, you guys got full names.
Look, Johnny Carlton. He had his name there. He had a few names he was going to go with, and he had all these fans on TikTok. They did a poll, and everyone chose that. So that's why I went for that.
Yeah, that's good.
And I love Johnny Carlton. Johnny Crom, it was born last night. Now, will it survive? This is another question. That was out. Was that out? Yeah, so did I.
I tip Sydney, man.
I guess it's good to be back in the studio, though. I'll tell you what.
I tip Sydney just because I don't like Collingwood.
You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, what? How come you like Collingwood?" I'm like, I just don't care that much. Like, I don't care for them. I don't. Do you know what I mean? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's got
no.
stop it! No.
Oh, that was terrible.
What did he do? Dude, that was a certain goal, and he stuffed it.
Okay, boys, what's your pro wrestling Mount Rushmore? Davey says.
Here we
go. Go. What's your pro wrestling Mount Rushmore?
I'm gonna go Austin.
So
he's number one.
4 people.
4 people. Fuck. There's so many good ones. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hulk Hogan because what he did for the wrestling business. So Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, The Undertaker. I think
it's Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Andre the Giant.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, he could be up there too.
I think without Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan,
that's
without
right.
Hulk Hogan picking up Andre the Giant
right.
at WrestleMania 1, wrestling isn't what it is today.
Yeah, you're right.
When you had a guy,
it's part of it.
When you had a guy that was on national TV, and he picked up Arnold Schwarzenegger like this on TV.
Oh yeah, he was massive.
No, he picked him up and moved him.
Oh, Andre the Giant was like, he was next level, bro.
Arnold Schwarzenegger told a story about him. You know what he said about him? He goes, we went out to dinner, and he goes, Andre the Giant said to me, I'm paying. And Arnie goes, I never let people pay, I'm the big dog. And he goes, and he said, no, I'm paying. And he goes, you know what Andre the Giant did to him?
What?
He goes, he came up to me, and he goes, I was 8-time Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
And he goes, he picked me up, and he goes, he put me on top of a fridge and went and paid for the meal and came back and picked me up and put me down.
Oh, no.
He goes, just picked me up. 280 pounds and just...
he was a Marvel man. He was crazy. He was...
Davey says Hogan, Bret Hart, Austin, Triple H. Hate Hogan, by the way.
Say it again. Wait, what was it?
Hogan, Bret Hart, Austin, Triple H, and I hate Hogan, by the way.
Here come the Swannies.
I have initials because of UKP. There you go. Johnny Crom changed his name. I don't like that Johnny Crom. It doesn't look good. I don't like it.
KP hates it, man.
You know what? I hate the whole Crom thing, and I'm a Crows fan.
I never understood it.
What I think it's saying is saying that we're uneducated. We don't know how to spell Crows. It's so stupid.
It is.
Because what did the name come from? Some bloke that couldn't spell Crows.
Yeah.
So you guys with pear.
Yeah, same thing. But ours wasn't the spelling it thing. It just sounded like they were saying pear.
I don't think Bret Hart deserves to be on there, eh? Because he bags the company too much and still, to this day, just never gets...
They killed his brother, bro. They killed his brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you blame him?
They didn't kill him. He just said the show must go on.
Goldberg injured him as well. Was that WWE or WCW?
WCW.
Oh, yeah.
But even like Stone Cold come out and said that about it. He goes, with Bret Hart, he goes, if he's a pro wrestler and is still going on today, 30 years later, about getting injured,
Yeah.
he's just bitter. He goes, because you become a wrestler expecting to get injured.
Correct. Here comes Brodie Grundy.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart is the greatest rivalry. That's what Davey said. I don't agree with that, but
Nah, the best rivalry of all time is McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
that's what I reckon.
That's probably the best ever.
Yeah, I agree.
I think nothing comes close. But don't get me wrong,
Actually,
Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart was
do you know what was a killer rivalry?
Who?
Triple H and Batista. When Batista
that was
did,
good.
When Batista did the,
That was good. Yeah, it was good.
he went like this to him.
I mean, there's been some great
And then he
rivalries.
just went.
That rivalry he's talking about there, Shawn
that was
Michaels,
good
Bret,
too.
that was good.
Iron
But
Mi-
nothing comes close to
Hey.
Stone Cold.
That was Iron Mike Tyson, man.
It was.
Come and punched out Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that was wild. Nothing comes close to Austin and I mean they made the Attitude Era. That was the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
bro.
Davey says it's pro wrestling Mount Rushmore, not WWE. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, man, one of my favorite wrestlers, people hate him. Chris just mentioned him, Goldberg, but
You love him.
I love him.
Yeah, people hate him though.
No, but there's there's like when you talk to Stone Cold and that they love him. They go, he wasn't the
Goldberg's
best. No, they're like he
champion.
wasn't the best wrestler,
No.
but it was the impact he had. He just
Oh,
used to come in,
Heaney.
you know. It was like
That was a mark. Yeah, 100%. I agree.
I went to Dawes Road, Crom, perfect for me. That's what John says.
Well, true. Johnny Crom, I don't mind it, man. Or John Crom.
Don't like it, man.
John Crom?
Don't like it.
KP's gonna destroy you, Johnny Crom.
Listen, man, you guys can use it. I'm just saying I don't like it.
Do you like Johnny G better?
Way better. Goldberg rocks, Childo says. Goldberg, listen, it was something about him, how he just used to... When you got a guy, like Chris knows this, that grabbed the Big Show and pressed him like this,
Oh yeah.
that's next level, man.
Oh yeah, Goldberg was up. Look, for his time and what he did,
Yeah. He was
like he had
wild.
170.
WCW was wild.
I think he had a 175 winning streak. in
And if it
WCW.
wasn't for Goldberg at the time, WCW never would have been what it was.
that and NWO made
Yeah, that's
it.
what I mean.
Yeah,
that NWO and Goldberg was made it. Those four characters.
yeah, but it was overcooked.
Dude, I'm telling you,
overcooked
the
it.
finger poke of doom killed WCW.
Oh yeah. Another goal.
I
for the
tipped
Swans.
Sydney.
Man, Swans are going well.
Finger poke of doom ruined WCW. Telling you.
This is concerning for a premiership
Hess.
team.
They're Hess. I'd be concerned if I had that handlebar that bloke's got on his face.
I reckon you should grow that.
What the hell was that?
Should we grow handlebars?
I wouldn't be able to run, bro.
That's Markov.
It would wreck my equilibrium.
Markov's wild.
When I'm trying to play soccer, that would stuff up my equilibrium.
Johnny Crom, and I love how he changed his picture as well.
I can't even see it.
He changed his picture to a crow or something.
Yeah, I think so.
He loves it.
It's so small.
Fuck, what a kick. Like, what a goal. Where is the defense? Their defense is shit. Collingwood's defense is their Achilles, man. And also, they haven't got much height down in the front line. So
Santino Morello was quality. He was a legend, man. I loved him.
Santino, yeah, he's good. So what's that? What's the margin there? 37 to 19. What's that? That's,
And look at it.
18 points.
12 scoring shots to 4. Imagine they'd kicked another couple goals. It'd be like concerning.
It would be.
Ooh.
And they keep winning it in the middle as well. The midfield, Sydney's midfield is winning as well. Macquarie. We're going to do another watch along tomorrow, guys. I'm not here, obviously, but it will be at my place, and I'll probably have the King on there. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. I don't even know what game it is.
It's one of the footy games.
One of them. I'll double check. 'Cause I haven't even fucking done it. Sorry.
It's not opening round, it's round 1.
What a malakia. What a malakia that was.
Opening round was the
Oh, we're going to do the Crows game, guys.
Gold Coast.
Tomorrow night, we're doing the Crows game.
There you go.
There you go, guys.
Ooh.
Maybe Johnny G wants to come in and watch.
Oh. Heaney. They're all over Collingwood.
Look at this, man. Far out the back.
You know what that reminds me of?
What is going
That
on?
reminds me of Crows 2017.
Yeah, it
Out the
does.
back, didn't it?
Are Sydney the team that's going to rise this year? Because
I tipped them.
far out, man. They look good.
All right.
They're making Collingwood look slow, bro.
The moment, how are you, Lavendia? He says, Adelaide United just scored 1-0 over Newcastle. Oops. Sorry, wrong channel. Only joking, fellas. Hope you're well. Was at A-League last night whilst everyone else across the road at the MCG. You were at the A-League game at where at? What's the stadium called now? I was about to say Telstra Dome.
It's called, how much? No, Cooper Stadium.
No. Where was he at? He was in Melbourne. Where was the soccer
Amy
at?
Park.
Amy Park. That's right. I stumbled on this channel. Subbed.
Thanks, Davey.
Cool. Thanks, Davey. You're a champion, man.
Thanks, Davey, man. Appreciate
We
it.
do way more than just this, man. We've got dedicated stuff to EPL. We do a normal podcast and the footy stuff and gaming.
We do.
So yeah, you can check it all out. If you go have a look, you can check out all of our stuff. Please like and share, man. You're a champion. The moment comes in. What'll it end here?
The moment.
The moment. My question is, are you going to start supporting South Melbourne when they enter the A-League?
I will. Oh my God, the hair.
The boys are into sport and they do very interesting chats with cool topics. Thanks, Ardeman. What lad?
We try best.
Akeem's losing the. Probably.
Look at this, man.
coat.
Another one.
They're pummeling them.
I know. Absolutely, destroying them.
Good. My Bapu liked Sydney because they were
They
red.
look so good, Sydney, don't they?
My the Don's dad, he liked Sydney because.
Oh no,
because
things aren't looking good for McRae.
This is wild, Johnny Crom says.
Johnny Crom's wild. He did a good show last night. Are you going to come on the watch along tomorrow night, Johnny Crom, or what? Crows versus Gold Coast. Come on. He probably doesn't want to come on because he knows I'm going to give him shit if they lose.
7-7. Man. 14 scoring, 10 more scoring shots. That's huge, and there's 11 minutes to go, or 10 and a half minutes to go.
It's massive.
Did anyone else tip Sydney?
I mean, I forgot to tip, so I'll just get my. It would be Sydney.
We did say who we tipped.
Yeah. I picked Collingwood during the week, but
Yeah.
I forgot to put my tips
But we
in.
said
So
tonight you tipped Collingwood just, and I tipped Sydney. But it's not obviously not over. Hey, Carlton, how far behind were they in opening round?
remember that guy in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? That was Carlton.
Yeah, his brother, his cousin,
Was it Carlton?
Carlton, his brother.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild.
Carlton.
Is it actually Carlton?
Yeah, his
Like-
name's Carlton. Yeah, Carlton.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's his cousin. His cousin.
It's the only person I've ever known that was named
The one
Carlton,
that does the dance.
apart from Johnny
He
Carlton.
does the dance. He's the best, man.
Yeah, he's wild.
He's the legend. Yes, the moment says, yeah. Always will support South Melbourne Hellas. I actually found the 1995-96 Ericsson. Remember their mobile phones were cool. Yeah, they were. Fixture season guide. It's definitely a museum piece. You should keep hold of that either moment. I'm going to harass Collingwood Twitter if the Swans keep this up.
Swan? Dude, Swans are smashing him, bro.
Good. So what I was saying was, how far behind were Carlton in opening round? And they won.
46 points.
So anything can happen.
Yeah, true.
I always say in football, 50 points is nothing.
True.
Like in AFL.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a big margin, but it's,
But it's hard to see, Sydney.
the way they're playing.
The way that Sydney are moving the ball.
That's right. But then again, in opening round, at half time, you didn't think Carlton were going to beat Brisbane.
Even Brisbane weren't moving the ball like Sydney are now.
Yeah.
Sydney are moving the ball
They just look like they got nothing going
Look at this. Look at this, man.
Collingwood look like they got nothing.
That was shit, but
nothing past the halfway line.
Look, they still got it. Sydney still got it. Maybe we're seeing a premiership hangover. Is that what we're seeing?
It's only round 2.
It's round 1.
Technically. It's only, it's round, really. It's a game in. But, yeah.
They look really good, man.
Sydney might just be really good.
Imagine it's Sydney versus GWS grand final.
Oh, my God, it'd be hilarious.
I'll be happy because no Melbourne team will win.
Imagine it's Sydney GWS grand final and the prelims are Crows, Port, Brisbane, and Gold Coast. There's
great.
no Victorian team in the last
Be great.
in the last 8. How funny would that be?
AFL will be so upset.
They'd be so upset.
And then you have to play the grand final at the MCG. It's like, what? That should change that.
Because, let's say, it probably never happened, but it's conceivable that there could be a top 8 with no Victorian teams. One day.
One day.
Because what is there? There's Port, Crows, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sydney, GWS, West Coast, Fremantle.
I get why it's played at the MCG. So it's a magnificent ground.
Of course it is.
And you want to win there, but imagine having a grand final at Adelaide Oval.
It's one of the best stadiums in the world.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's a footy stadium.
Oh, well done, Cox, with the mark inside 50. That's what they need. He normally can get these, so he does a podcast as well. We should get him on the show.
Should we ask him if he wants to make an appearance?
I want to get Treadray on. I reckon he'll come on.
You got to ask Daniel.
I'll just ask Treadray direct.
I reckon you got a better chance going through Daniel.
Should have told Daniel to come over, man.
I forgot to message you.
Daniel, if you're on the show, come past.
I was meant to message you, but I just completely forgot.
I don't know if I'm going to message him for this week because it's West Coast. I'd rather go to a Friday night game or something.
Let's read this. 95-96 teams that year included Morwell Falcons, Adelaide City, Canberra Cosmos, West Adelaide,
Canberra Cosmos,
Wollongong City, Newcastle Breakers, and Sydney Olympic were officially called UTS Olympic.
I remember Canberra Cosmos.
Sydney Olympic were officially called UTS Olympic. Yeah, Canberra. I remember Canberra Cosmos.
Hey.
Amanda, how are you? West Adelaide, Wollongong City, Newcastle Breakers. Oh my God. Tradger would have been with Sydney Olympic then, I reckon. I think he was with them then, yeah. That's killer, Arthur Moment. That's good. Hold on to that, Arthur Moment. Keep that. He's got a booklet from 95-96. That's how he said all the teams.
I remember Canberra Cosmos.
Yeah, I'm saying keep that book. It's probably worth money.
Oh, yeah.
Because the NSL is debunked now.
Look, Collingwood got another shot. So
they must have been sponsored by the University of Technology. Yeah, I would say so.
Let's see.
Davey sounds like a cool guy. Davey is. He's a wild guy.
That's a soft free kick. Look at this.
That's nothing.
Look at this.
But that's
this.
That's nothing. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't even touch him. That was so shit.
But that's why I said to you, AFL soft.
Nah, that's not a free kick, you idiot. See, that's the Melbourne biasy that people talk about. That Victoria,
that's crap.
That is freaking ridiculous.
It's just a shit decision.
Shit decision.
Anyone who wants to harass Collingwood is wild. Amanda says about Davey. Yeah, I agree.
What a shit. How can they
live
with themselves with that decision?
There was nothing in it.
Nothing. Just to keep Collingwood in the game, mate. That's what it is. It's bullshit.
Hey, man, don't you remember last time I said bad things about Collingwood? You put me on TikTok. I had some viral haters, man.
I might get this one on TikTok now.
What did I even say? And everyone hated me. I can't remember what I said.
You're just saying like...
No, I said Eddie Maguire was an idiot because he doesn't want to have...
you said
away strip to make more money.
You said if Eddie Maguire was a smart businessman...
That's right.
And actually he's a smart businessman.
Is he?
Well... He's.
How do we know he just didn't get put
I'm sure he's well off.
It's like Donald Trump. Like people saying, oh, he's such a great businessman. But I might have been a billionaire too if my dad gave me $1 million in the 70s to start a business.
I'm not sure if...
But that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? How do we know these guys just didn't get put into this?
Yeah, true. You don't know. Look at the run here, man, that Sydney have.
No, I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying...
it struck a few chords, bro.
It's not the guys that own Man United, right? They're billionaires, but they didn't do it. Their dad did it all.
No, but what I'm saying, you struck a few chords.
Well, it's true, though. Okay, let me reword it. If he wanted to make more money and not be so proud, he'd have a home strip and an away strip, and they'd sell double the money.
So all you Collingwood fans that came here before and
Yeah, getting upset about it.
had a certain, like, come back and just rewatch what he just said, and then
Original Blues girl here. Watch KP give me shit now. Why would I do that?
because you go, oh, you support power, you can't have two teams.
The saddest part about it is the two teams you chose, Carlton and Power. Far out, man.
The best teams.
Couldn't have been some good teams.
What are you talking about?
You know what? Do you know what upsets me more?
What?
I was saying this. I said this to Chris about him. Chris was watching Carlton the other day, and he's doing a watch along, and I thought Chris was a Carlton fan. He's so into it. That's not me. Imagine me doing a Liverpool watch
I do it for the fans, bro.
and getting into it. Oh, yeah, but I just can't do it. I know, but I just can't do it.
I'll do it for TikTok.
Like now, I just can't do it because I hate this.
Because if you're watching it, right, and you're just like, yeah, that had a good win, yeah. Do you think anyone's going to click on you?
That'll be me.
No.
I know, but I just can't do it for these
but
things.
when you're in showbiz, man, you got to
I am in showbiz.
You got to take away your allegiance to your
No,
your
you
teams.
don't. You got to be loyal.
I'm still loyal. I'm still loyal just because I was barracking for him.
He knows what's good for him.
Trust me, mate. If that was Port playing Carlton and beating us, I wouldn't be happy.
But like, I can't watch.
That's different.
Like, say if I did a Premier League watch along, and it's Arsenal versus two teams I don't care about, I still can't sit there and go for them like you go for Carlton.
It's not like a go for them. I
know, but you get so excited.
Yeah, because
it would upset me that they're scoring.
Because it gives the show.
I know, it's
it's
just,
about the show.
I know, I just can't do it.
Another goal to Collingwood. There we go. They're coming back. Of course.
Fuck Collingwood, man.
What's his name? The guy from Freo just got that. The show is so much better with KP on. Never dull. Chris vibing a lot better.
Hey, see, the moment knows. When I'm here with you, you vibe, bro.
I'm vibing, man. Look, man. When you got two people together, it's easier.
It's because I always put the screw into Chris about things.
You do. You're a screwdriver.
I twist the screw into Chris about topics.
You do.
Oh shit, it's funny, man.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I've told Chris. He tells me that I'm really good at podcasting. That, man, I tell Chris he's really good at watch-alongs because he can do that. I admit it. I'm too one-eyed to like Man United or Crows to be able to do that. Yeah. But I admit it. Like I don't hide from it. And I tell Chris he's so good at watch-alongs for that.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
Yeah, that's why he's so good at them. Because he can sit there and it seems like he's going for Carlton or Collingwood or something.
That's right. So, like, yeah. I mean, it's not... Look, to tell you the truth...
You're just good at it.
Like, because with me, the game... The emotion of the game gets to me. It's not the team, it's the emotion of the game. And
yeah, I know, man.
I get excited to see a close game. And, like, then... automatically you just go for one team. It's just like a I don't know. It's like a not that you're going for. It's not that they're your team.
Yeah.
But you want them to win, like because I don't know why it's weird.
We do have another thing that we can sort of semi-announce. I did speak to. I don't know if everyone remembers Adrian that came on the show. How he's obviously our resident fighting guru.
Yeah.
He said he will come on and do a watch along for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. And his exact words to me were, he goes, I don't ever give a shit who Jake Paul fights. He goes, because I don't like him. He goes, I think he's a shit fighter. He goes, but because it's Iron Mike, he goes, I'll come do it with you.
All right, done. Sorry, I can't believe that's happening, by the way.
That's so stupid.
Oh, they're going to get a lot of money, man.
That's what I said to my dad. My dad goes, is Tyson going back in the ring? I go, yeah, but he's going to make in excess of $20 million. Like,
bro,
just for himself.
I know that no one likes Jake Paul, but he's bringing a lot of money into boxing.
Yeah, but he if he is serious, he has to. The minute he fought a boxer,
he's getting better.
No, but he's fought one boxer and lost.
Oh yeah, Tommy Fury.
So he's not getting better. He's fought Anderson Silva.
Yeah, but he went toe to toe.
I don't think he did. I think he got cleaned, bro.
With Tommy Fury.
Yeah, when you watch it, he was out of his depth. And Tommy Fury's not that good.
No, he's not.
That's the thing.
I mean, he's all right, but it's not.
Like, go fight. If you're serious, go fight someone that's your weight division that's really good boxer and see how you do.
Yeah.
Tyson at the weigh-in, nothing scarier. Yeah, that's what I think. I get that. It's like, even though let's say he's 58, I wouldn't want to look Tyson in the eyes.
Oh, he's a good man. Just the way he moves.
No, but he's got this.
He knows how to. He knows.
Yeah,
how to
but
box,
he's got this reputation as well. It's Tyson.
You wouldn't want to get in close with him either.
I wouldn't want him hitting me.
No, he's yeah. He's not very tall. He's like, I think Jake Paul's taller than him. But he just knows how to box, bro. He knows the footwork. He knows all that shit. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, they always say the last thing for a boxer to go, you know, they go his footwork goes, his speed goes, his technique goes. The last thing for a fighter that goes, they reckon, is their power. And he's powerful.
No, I've seen him like been training. He looks,
but what I mean,
looks very powerful.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If he hits you, you're in for.
Well, he could probably go back into professional fighting.
Well, George Foreman won the world title at 45.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it's 58, but
Imagine that. Imagine this sparks him to go back.
it's too old. I think it's too old to take on Tyson Fury or something. He's done. You can't. It's too much.
Have you seen Tyson Fury at the moment?
Yeah,
Like, have you seen what he's done to himself?
yeah,
Like, he's ripped.
yeah. I know, but he always does shit like that. Tyson Fury.
He was not ready for that other guy.
But he admitted it. He didn't take it seriously.
No.
Joshua took it seriously and knocked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he took it. He knew.
Well, he got knocked out the other day.
Yeah, because he watched it and thought, I'm going to take it seriously because
Yeah.
Tyson didn't, and I'll fucking knock this guy. And he did. He knocked him out. I can't wait for Usyk Fury. Usyk's going to school bag of sludge. You know what? I don't think so, eh?
Is that the one that got knocked out? Here comes Dacos.
No. He's talking about the unification bout. Usyk versus Fury.
Oh,
I think
Usyk is good.
No, but I think Fury's going to win.
Well, now he will because he's fucking fit.
No, I just think everyone writes him off, man. You got to remember about Tyson Fury. There's one thing. He's the best at it. And it's the mind games.
Yeah.
He went in. You know when he beat Vladimir Klitschko, you know what he did?
What?
For 2 days, he drank about 20 liters of water, right?
No way.
And he went into the weigh-in and they looked at him and he looked like the Blob.
Oh,
And they were like, we're going to smash this guy. And then over the next 3 days, he pissed it all out. And he came into the ring and he was like, they'll go, that's not the guy that scored at weigh-in. And then he knocked out Klitschko.
Oh, there you go.
His mind games are next level. Like
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I think it's going to be a good fight, Davey. I agree. But I actually think Fury will win.
When's that happening?
Well, it
Did he
got
get
delayed
postponed?
because of the cut. Did you see the cut? And he got a cut in sparring.
Yeah.
So they had to delay it.
Yeah.
So it's given him more time to train. Really?
Yeah.
Because he got a cut. You know what I mean?
Oh, what a mark!
20 liters of water. That's insane. I wish I could. I think it was 8. He did 10 liters a day over 2 days at the moment. He was just massive. And then he peed it all out and just came in looking, cut.
Very good mark.
He just stood there. He didn't even move. He's a big boy. No, he just stood there. May.
That's Amity. Oh,
May
he
is
missed
the
it.
fight. What
You
a
know
terrible kick.
You know what? If the Swans lose this game,
They're pinheads.
it's because
they
they
can't kick.
can't kick straight.
It's in May, Davey says. The
Oh, is it?
unification bout.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be interested in that.
I don't know, man. My money's still on Fury.
I'll
For
be
the
interested to
sole
watch that.
purpose of as well, everyone's always saying it. You talk to gurus and they even say, they go, listen, he might not be the best of all time, or he's undefeated. But just imagine Muhammad Ali was 6'2", going against Tyson Fury 6'10". He never had to deal with people like that.
No,
That's why he's so dominant.
no, it's correct.
And he's awkward. He's that's why he's undefeated.
I reckon Tyson Fury, if he was back in those days,
He would have
one
won
of
it.
the
I'm
best
telling
ever.
you. He would have, yeah. Because
he would never be
it would have
defeated.
been so hard for people to beat him
Yeah, he would have been.
because of just he's so big.
Yeah, so yeah. All right, half time, guys. Jeez,
Half
Already
time.
there. All right, let's
Half time, 50-32. Yeah, I agree with you. You know what? If Sydney lose this, they'd be killing themselves.
All right, so are you gonna put? You should put the link in the Discord, bro.
Oh yeah, I didn't do any of that, eh?
No, you didn't. All right, so all right, guys. So I'll give you some halftime stats. Brought to you by
I didn't even put Discord up, mate.
brought to you by the King of the
I
North.
don't even have that thing to do it.
Anyway, so
Well, I don't have that thing.
so Sydney Swans are in front by 18 points. So it's 32-50. So really good game by the Sydney Swans. Just getting let down in their kicking. So 7-8's pretty I mean, it's not bad, but like it's not great.
Are the Swannies for real, Chris C? That's what Are the Moment says to
Look,
you. He's
they look
asking
good,
you.
man. The way they move the ball, when they can move it, and they move with speed, like really fast ball movement, they look really good.
I do believe Johnny G thinks they're the real deal this year, doesn't he? Wasn't he saying that?
I can't remember.
Was it John that was saying that?
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, and they're forwards, and they're just looking really good now. Obviously, Collingwood's come back a little bit in that quarter, but yeah, no, they look just the superior team at the moment. But if they do lose it, as we said, it'll be because they couldn't kick straight. 7 goals, 8 is not good enough. So, place, yeah.
Dude, that last kick, who was it that missed that goal? That's a terrible kick.
I know. Armity. Armity, yeah.
I know it's easy for us to sit here and say this, but as an AFL player, you should not miss that kick.
No.
That's a terrible kick.
It was terrible.
Like, if there was a player that far away and he had to hit him on the chest, I bet you hit him.
Oh, 100%.
So then why can't he put it through sticks?
It's a good question, man. It's a good question.
It's like, it mind boggles me.
Yeah. All right. So Dacos is winning the possessions. He's got 22 in a goal.
Heaney's got 16 or something. I saw.
Yeah, I'll do top 3 Collingwood. Yeah. So Pendlebury 12, side bottom 12. So yeah, Dick Dacos is just like, he's probably like, if you're looking at it as in a disposal sense, he's probably best on ground. But for the Swans, the next best is Heaney with 16. So Dacos has got a lot of possessions, in that back half. But that's because it's been living in that side of the ground.
It's been there, that's right.
That's right. So Heaney, 16, Warner, 15, and Goulden, one of their best players, he's got 11. So that's their top 3. Goals, McDonald's got 2 for the Swans. Warner's got 2. McCreary's got 1, Armity 1, Rowbottom 1, Dacos 1, DeGoey 1, Bobby Hill 1, and Schutz 1, Papley 1. So no multiple goal scorers, like not multiple goals in any of the Collingwood players. Always scored 1 goal for Collingwood, but yeah.
There you go.
So
At the Moment says, just wondering, boys, are you allowed to have any of the vision in the corner of the screen at all, even if it's distorted somehow? No. I believe. Maybe if it's distorted, I don't know. But I don't
because it's live, they own the rights to it.
That's right.
Yeah. After it's not live, you can try and pick some of it out. But I don't think YouTube likes it.
You just get not monetized.
Yeah, YouTube won't like it. But on TikTok, I can put it on and nothing will happen. But then they don't like certain music there. Every platform's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends.
Jess was saying to me, isn't like TikTok getting banned or something?
They've always been saying that for years.
No, but apparently it got passed in America the other day, a bill.
Don't know.
Is it like...
If it gets banned?
No, I'm just asking. I don't know. Is that like true?
I don't know.
No, I don't have TikTok.
I think because they reckon that China's spying on us or something.
Oh, okay.
It's like, well, let them spy.
Well, I remember I was watching this guy on the Joe Rogan podcast, this hacker.
Yeah.
Right? And he goes, listen. He goes... all you people that turn off speakers and do all this stuff, he goes, unless you're not paying taxes, living off the grid, he goes, everyone knows where you are, no matter what. He goes, if you've got a mobile, they know where you are.
100%. It doesn't really matter. I mean, what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to steal your identity.
Distorted like the goal reviews. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
GT says a distorted view like the goal.
VAR.
VAR's very distorted. VAR, I know this isn't the soccer show, has made soccer worse.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
All right, so disposals, 178 to 184 Sydney Way. Inside 50s, discrepancy here is 30 to 19 Sydney's Way.
See that? Sorry to cut you off. Meters gained. Look at the top 2.
Yeah, I know. Blake.
And then the third is a Collingwood player on 290, 100 less.
Yeah, I know.
So Sydney are like moving it.
That's right. So, like, Dacos might have the most disposals, but like,
they're not doing anything.
They're not doing anything. Exactly. So, but he'll still get man on the they'll only look at disposals.
That's because it's a midfielder's game now.
Yes, that's wrong.
Do you think that they do the vote? Do you truly believe that the umpire votes on the night? I don't think they do. I reckon they go back and look at. Yeah, but I reckon it's a lie. I've always thought that.
It's weird.
So they can make who they want to win.
Disposal efficiency 71% to Collingwood, 75.5% to the Swans.
Well,
so
Collingwood hasn't looked good.
no. Hit outs 19 to 16. So Collingwood's winning that one. The clearances 18 to 15. Collingwood's way. So Collingwood are winning the clearances. It's the stoppage clearances they're getting beaten by 12 to 9 in the stoppage clearances. Contested possessions is very, very even, 67 to 65 Collingwood's way. So a lot of the stats Collingwood is winning. Uncontested possessions 110 to 117.
11 more tackles though, Sydney. Their pressure is just
Tackles. Let's go to tackles.
smashing them.
Tackles, yeah, 27 to 39. So yeah, that's a big discrepancy there to Collingwood. So
How did this guy become a TV icon, man, for the footy?
who?
Dermot Brereton.
No, he loves it.
Seriously?
He loves life, man.
He loves what?
He loves life.
He loves love. The guy was a thug of a player, and they make him...
He was a bit of a thuggy.
A bit.
A thuggy thug.
He
yeah.
was a thug and a half, bro.
He was a bit of a thug. It's been quiet tonight, man. Normally we get like 17, 18 people in here.
It's coming, man. It's coming. Marks inside 59 to 2.
Yeah, so Sydney are just smashing him. Like, it should be more. Like, the scoreboard doesn't reflect the dominance. That's the problem.
Maybe everyone's upset about your comment, man. You know, the Victorian bias.
Are we having intermission or not?
Up to you. I don't care. How long's left for the half time? Doesn't bother me. I'm not fussed. Oh, okay, we go.
Huh?
I've met Dermy when he was transitioning to TV. Let me tell you, he was hopeless, but he invested in acting lessons and vocal training. Completely different guy. The moment says, there you go. You having intermission, GT says.
Yeah, I'll go to the toilet.
Do you want us to have an intermission? Are you trying to get rid of us?
Well, be quick because let's go to the toilet and
Let's
come
go.
back.
We'll have a quick intermission, guys. We'll see you in a couple minutes.
Say hunky.
Peace.
I will recognize you as I come flying through, and you
Do that again. Do it again. Should have heard Chris. I should have clicked it without telling him. What's happening, dudes? We are back.
What is going on, guys?
Davey says United versus Liverpool this Sunday. Talk to me. Talk to me. We already did a watch along for Talk to Me.
Let me just tell you about United versus Liverpool, all right?
We already did a watch along for Talk to Me.
It's going to be Liverpool by 1 goal. No?
4-0 United.
Wait, who's on top of the ladder? Is it Liverpool higher or lower?
Arsenal are on top of the ladder.
Yeah, who's second?
Liverpool.
And who is it? Man U?
6th.
Oh, Liverpool.
Why?
You're looking at. Well,
when we played them at Anfield this year, what was the score?
7-0. 7-0.
0-0.
Wasn't it 7-0?
That was last year.
Oh, was that? Can I ask a question?
Didn't we draw 0-0 this year at Anfield?
What was your feeling after that 7-0 game like?
Oh, I didn't leave the house like 2 weeks. I'd never been. I was so.
Was that bad? Was that
worst loss I've ever witnessed ever?
Did you feel like you couldn't get lower than that?
It was. I thought the manager should have got the sack.
So let's put it into perspective for the footy people that are out there. What kind of what can you compare it to a game in footy like?
Do you remember that time back in the day? Who was it? Was it when Melbourne beat the Crows by like 236 points?
Yeah.
It was like almost
like that.
To that. That's like what it was. Yeah, 100%.
Do we have to bring that up?
No,
again?
but you could. How much did it hurt you?
A lot.
There you go. And
it did. I was devastated for a
I
long
reckon
time.
the 7-0 is worse than that.
Took me 5 years to get over
I'm
it.
telling you, I reckon the 7-0 is a worse defeat than what Port Adelaide copped in the grand final.
How?
Because Geelong's not your biggest rival.
Yeah, but the grand final, man.
Doesn't matter. It's their eternal rival. You do not lose to your eternal rival.
Forever, all I hear is 119
What's worse?
points, 119
What would be
points.
okay? What would be worse? Losing by 119 points to Crows or Geelong in the grand final? Crows.
In the grand final?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
How many 100-point losses do we see in a season?
These days, not as many as they used to be.
But you see them every year.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You don't see 7-0. You don't see Man U Liverpool game 7-0. It's only been done once in the history of football.
True. All right, back in second half has begun. I mean, it began about what?
United fans were so arrogant
40
going
seconds
into that 7-0, Davey says. Listen, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm a United fan, and we're arrogant going into everything for a reason because we're so successful, just like Liverpool fans are. Liverpool and United are arrogant for a reason because they're both so successful. It's like Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Yeah, but hold
all
on.
these fans are so arrogant.
But you're not successful now.
It doesn't matter.
You were.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Liverpool didn't win a title for 30 years and they were arrogant.
Oh, were they?
Because they're one of the most successful teams in the world. It just
but
comes with being
like
successful.
after a while, if you don't win one, you lose the arrogancy, don't
You
you?
don't, mate. I'll guarantee you, United could not win a title for another 20 years, right? And the big players will still go there.
Yeah.
Same like they do to Liverpool because they're big, man.
Ball.
We're about to have Spanagobita, man.
Can we do a bit of a review on it?
On the Spanagobita?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Say that again.
Wild.
No, the other thing.
What? Spanagobita?
You say it differently.
What do you mean?
Spanakopita.
Spanagobita. Yeah, because you're Greek. Greeks
You say it differently.
Greeks say words very like
wildly.
very like pussy.
Oh,
Like you say like no, you know like how you say pocket, like you say Zeppi.
yeah, Zeppi. What?
Yeah, we say bunga.
Yours sounds like a tribal, like
100%.
it sounds very tribal.
It's like now it's like they love those sort of words. Greeks very like that.
Okay,
We're not like that.
here comes Collingwood. Oh, he shanked it.
That was terrible.
Shank.
We were delusional. Yeah, he's saying they were delusional, but it's because arrogance, man. Because you were so successful. That's what it is. Oh, thanks, Alfred.
Oh my
Thanks,
goodness.
Which one you want? That one?
I'll go this one. It looks like a pizza, but it's not.
Spanagobita, man.
Guys, I don't know if you can see
Why
this.
do you say it? Say it again.
It's called spanakopita.
No, it's because why you got to pronounce the P?
Because it's a pita.
It's Spanagobita.
It's a spanakopita.
So when you gave a gyros, is it on a?
It's not pita because it's spelled P-I-T-T-A.
So when you have a gyros,
Yeah,
right?
pita, that's what
So
it
when
is,
you have a
isn't it?
gyros, do you say it like the Aussies, a pita bread, or do you say bitter?
Bitter.
Yeah. What do you say?
I say euros.
Like when we say baba,
Baba, yeah.
how's it spelled? P-A-P-A.
Papa.
Yeah, but we say baba.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, there you go, guys. There, can you see it?
I don't think it's just different
You
pronunciation.
got zoom in here.
I know exactly what you're
So you
saying.
got some zoom ins.
Well, how am I going to zoom in? Spanagobita, man. Homemade. What's in it? Obviously, spinach. Is it ricotta? Feta?
It looks,
that it?
smells delicious, guys.
Ricotta and feta, I think. Is that it? It was. What was the ricotta with feta we got? Was it Bulgarian? Yeah, but
Look.
wasn't it Bulgarian? We got Bulgarian feta at Gaganis.
Oh my goodness.
Bulgarian goat's feta.
Look, guys. You know most people eat meat pies when they watch the footy. We eat spanakopita. All right. He's lost the plot. He's lost it.
That was wicked.
Oh,
Because
fucking hell.
it's so wonky. GT's cracking up as well. He says,
sorry, yeah.
GT says, these Cypriots, man, I don't even understand them. I'm sure GT's full Macedonian. I'm sure they've got some full slang that we don't understand. That we don't understand either.
Oh man, that's nice, eh?
Beautiful.
Guys.
Do they have full slang as well, bro?
Mm.
The Massos, they gotta have some. They'd have some full slang, man. Davey's cracking up. This is so nice. Yeah, so it was Bulgarian. The pastry got Chris then. Yeah, so Bulgarian, goat's feta, ricotta cheese, and spinach. Is it filo or puff?
Oh man, that's nice, man.
Puff pastry.
Did he make this? Or was this bought?
No, man, the Dom.
I bought it. I went to Gagarin.
Oh, yeah, right.
Tried people.
Did you?
No way. Oh, man.
It tastes like it's been like a bakery
I told
somewhere.
you, he should be opening a store, man.
It tastes like somewhere in the bakery has made
Hey.
this.
That's why I told you. Coming to a YouTube channel near you. Cooking with the Don. Coming soon.
This has to be one of them.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to do spanagobita. We're going to do gubebia.
Oh my
We're
God.
going to do everything. The cooking with section.
Oh,
This puff pastry is wild.
guys. I reckon this is my favorite thing you've ever made.
Ever that he's made.
Mm.
What about Chef Dahlia's?
Yeah, they're nice.
No, I love spanagobita. I'm with you. I love spanagobita.
Oh man, it's so good.
Something about him, you can keep going back to him.
It's one of the best ones I've ever had.
Spanagobita's the best. What's the... Oh, so you giving it... Is this like definite 9 club?
This is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 9.8.
Oh, my God. 9.8 potatoes.
Mm.
All right,
The only reason I didn't give it 10 because it nearly like choked me.
all right, so we're going to do spanagobitas on Cooking with the Don. We're going to do some sweets too, like baklava and cream gadaifi. We're going to do a few of them.
Oh man.
Good abiedes. We're going to do good abiedes.
Good on the others, yeah.
What requests? Do we have any requests, guys, in
Oh,
the chat?
go.
What cooking segment? What do you want to see on Cooking with the Don? It's got to be some Greeks. Come on.
No. Guys,
He's doing it. He's going to be our star.
guys, that
Spanagobita has to be done.
right there, the Don has outdone himself.
So what is it? Is it half feta, half ricotta?
Yeah.
And then obviously the spinach.
Yeah.
So I love spanagobita.
If you were like on a show like MasterChef and you gave this to the judges,
Oh my God.
you would win the whole thing, man. That's how good that thing was, man. Guys,
I was saying
9.8.
I was saying it to my mate at soccer. I was saying, we like had shops growing up and stuff. I was saying if we were 20 years ago in the time of today, like my dad was 20 years younger, would start a Greek shop with, savories and sweets and that, and it'd go off.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, we had shops back when it was fish and
You
chip
know what's
shops,
sad, man? I went to Melbourne a few weeks ago. Well, in January, sorry.
Yeah.
And we went down to Ackland Street in St Kilda. And they used to have the best. I remember going there. Amanda will even tell you because she used to live in Melbourne. They have the best pastry shops.
It's not the same anymore.
And you go down there now, and it's all scata, man. It's all shit.
It's not the same.
We walked in, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what the heck? Where's the good stuff? You go there and it's shit. Like, even all the pastries are crap. It's like, I don't know. Like, it's like, I don't know what's happening. They've lost the touch there. It was the best pastries, bro.
It's because all the wogs have moved to the suburbs.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
That's what I reckon. It is. It's true.
I don't know, man. Ackland Street in St Kilda was amazing, man.
You got a request, Don? Davey says, on Cooking with the Don episode, can you do moussaka?
It's moussaka.
Moussaka. Do I have to say moussaka like that?
Yeah, you do.
Why?
It's-
I like saying moussaka.
That sounds Aussie.
Sounds very Kipreo. Moussaka. Whatever. I don't care how it's said.
Guys.
You want me to pronounce the A, don't you? Moussaka.
Yeah, I do.
I know.
But Swans are getting on top here early in this third quarter.
Listen, don't you remember what Amanda said?
I can't believe we just went. It's 13 minutes to go. I feel
know.
like
We've just been eating
we've
spinach.
been eating. Oh my god!
Don't you remember what your partner said? What did Amanda say? Do
What?
you remember that question we got asked? When it was me, you, John, and Jim, and someone said, who's the biggest wog out of you guys? And Amanda goes, KP is the biggest wog by far.
You are. You are.
Dude, this was wicked.
How good was that?
Oh, man.
Oh,
You
I
know,
missed
man-
again, man.
You know how many of these I've eaten in the past 2 days?
It's like Sydney don't want to bury Collingwood. I know, man. That was amazing.
They're being nice to Collingwood because of Victorian bias.
Mate, that was really nice.
So what you reckon episode 1 is Spanagobita?
Whatever he's cooking that day.
Spanagobita you can make any time you want, really. Because you don't have to, It's
So
not a-
Davey is obviously new. So
Davey's
explain
new.
to Davey about how we got a food channel.
Davey, we started off, HFD stands for Hunky Food Dudes, which is our other channel. That's how we started off, doing food reviews.
Yeah, it's on it's like if you go to our homepage on
Yeah.
YouTube, if you scroll down the bottom, you'll see the link there.
You'll see the link. And you can join our Discord in the description. Please join our Discord, man. You talk to us in there. Get in with the banter with the HFD fan. But yeah, we started as a food review channel. So on that channel, we are going to do a cooking with the Don section. You'll get to know the Don.
Don's Wild.
The Don's wild.
Oh, good mark.
He just gave us a preview of that cooking just now. So, moussaka, Davey says. What nationality are you, Davey? You got a background? Because he said moussaka. Maybe he's Greek.
He could be Greek. David is a Greek name, isn't it?
Davey. Davey.
I knew a girl called Dave. I know a girl called Davey.
He said, no shit, I'll check it out. Yeah, go check it out, man. That channel's called Hunky Food Dudes.
Yeah, so HFD stands for Hunky
Yeah.
Food Dudes originally, but now we've made it into like a media channel, and we've just kept the initials. So, because that's where it's kind of like it's where we started.
That's what this saying comes from.
Yeah, stay hunky. Correct.
Yeah, so you can join the Discord, Davey, man. You get to know all the people in there, like GT, everyone that's pretty much
Yeah,
tonight. They're
yeah,
all in the
Discord's cool.
Discord, all chat to each other, give each other shit about their teams. You can come pay me out about Liverpool. And you'll know when we go live. We always post our videos.
Yeah, I mean it's all friendly banter. There's no,
100%. But when we're going, that's where we actually want to do our call-in show from. One day we're going to when we get enough people, we want to do a call-in show and we'll use it through Discord.
100%.
KP, definitely more wog posh soccer fan. That's what Art the Moment said.
Oh, the moment's
He
wild.
said, I'm a wog posh soccer fan. He supports Liverpool, Amanda. Said that before. More wog posh soccer fan.
What did he say? Western Sydney. What King of the North say?
Oh, there he is, yeah. Welcome, Davey, he said.
Welcome, Davey. There you go.
I said that too, Amanda. I said, too bad. But I like him. It's because he's a nice guy. I'll let him off. GT is my favourite Liverpool fan. Davey's close second.
You know what
to me.
I'm really disappointed in? I'm disappointed that Dan never comes to any shows anymore.
I haven't seen
He
Dan.
rocked up last night for like a little bit,
The other-
but there's no more Oh, Crows by 60 or anything like
No,
that.
but the other watch along last week, I said, Dan, are you coming to the EPL show tomorrow? And he goes, I'll be there. And he never rocked up.
I know.
Telling you, man.
He's lost the bro. Maybe,
upset,
maybe he's with
man.
a girlfriend now.
He's a hashtag nice guy.
Maybe he's found love.
He's like, I found love. I don't need HFD anymore.
Go! Fucking boot it!
Oh, dude.
Boot it! Too late.
Way too late. Bad kick, too.
Yeah, he had him as well.
His nonna passed away.
Oh my god.
What, is that true?
Go, Lizard. Go, Lizard. Look at this, man. Too easy. Way too easy.
Is that true?
What?
Amanda said his nonna passed away. That's why.
Whose?
Damn.
Yeah, last week, yeah.
Last week.
Yeah. But no, I mean, this has been happening for a while
Yeah,
now.
that's been happening longer than that. He'll be back Sunday. Go the Swans. I think Dam has a love interest. Yeah, the funeral was yesterday.
I forgot to go on.
Where he didn't say that in the Discord, did he? Did he say that in the Discord that his nonna passed away and I just missed it?
Yeah.
Did he? I didn't see that. Sorry, Dam. My condolences, man, if you're here. I didn't see that in the Discord at all.
All right. Also, Davey, check us out on TikTok as well. If you got TikTok, we're on there as well.
Yeah, man.
All our short stuff. Or Instagram, we're on there as well. Facebook.
364. Happily injured, Childo says. See, Childo's getting his stats ready because a little birdie told me that Childo just opened up with some courageous stats on the footy show. On
He was
on
he was
Tuesday
so
night.
good. He was so
He's
good,
getting
man.
in
Loved
early.
it.
He's getting in early. He said Papley injured.
Yeah, he knows everything now. He's like
KO
he's like a
Lennon.
he's like a walking footy encyclopedia.
What a Childo. Is he like a Britannica or an encyclopedia?
Britannica.
Britannica. Dan said on the chat last week, hashtag occupied guy. I didn't see it, man. I must have missed it. I don't know how I missed that all. But when he comes in, otherwise I would have given him my condolences the other day when I saw him. Like on here. Rule Britannica. I would have said something to him.
All right, got some big news. So tomorrow night's going to be me, the King of the North, and Johnny Carlton's going to be joining us on the watch along.
That's wild.
It is wild. So make sure you guys tune in to Crows game
What
tomorrow
about
night.
John?
I don't know. I asked him. We'll ask him if he wants to come.
All you guys that pick on the Crows all together, so you can sit there and just stick knives into the Crows.
Well, Carlton don't really. Me, it's me, mostly me.
Carlton do. Carlton do it to everyone. They like hate everyone.
Well, I'll tell Johnny. Hopefully, he can come on too.
John, you got to represent, man.
Man, is it just me or is it looking like Sydney? I mean, he's got the ball now. I mean, he's probably kicked it already because like this is
19
delayed. But
disposals.
I reckon if he scores this one, this is it, man. Game's
What
done.
about Dougie? No love for Dougie anymore, Amanda says.
Oh yeah, you can come on.
Heaney with the goal. Sure,
Do you reckon that's it? Done?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tipped them. 20 scoring shots to 8. They should be pummeling them by more.
I know. Guys, if you haven't liked the show, make sure you like.
Please remember
We only got 9 likes. Come on, guys.
You know what I say? You know what they always say? They say, please remember to like, share, subscribe.
Well, this is the watcher. Yeah.
I'm chopped liver now, Amanda says.
No, you're not.
It's just because you're a Carlton fan and Carlton are on top of Port, so Chris is upset at you.
No. If you want to come on, you can come on too.
Guy says, good day, my guys.
Hey, Guy, you want to come on tomorrow night for the Crows watch along or not? Or is one watch along too much? You've done your quota for the
Amanda's
week.
laughing.
Actually, no, he might be going away. I don't know.
Isn't he going away on next week? He's not leaving till next week.
Well, if he's free tomorrow night for the game, like if you want to come on,
Sydney. Who else tipped Sydney, man? Advantage.
Far out, man. The scoreboard looks crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah, you want to go on, guy? Dougie is no good anymore, Amanda says.
Oh my god.
I've got an engagement tomorrow night. Hess.
Bad luck.
Ivan says this game is just stupid. Hey, Ivan.
Ivan. We love Ivan.
Tell you what, man, I'm surrounded by too many Liverpool fans at the moment.
Is Ivan Liverpool?
Ivan, GT, Davey. It's getting a bit...
Liverpool everywhere.
Dude, I'm about to start hyperventilating.
I reckon you should go live in Liverpool just to, cancel it out, Cancel it out.
I couldn't do it, man. Ivan created Johnny Crom.
Ivan did. Ivan gave birth. He's like, that scientist that gave birth to Frankenstein?
Yeah.
That's what Ivan is. He's like the birth of the Johnny Crom.
Tess.
Even the Don doesn't like it.
I called him Guy before. He's Guy.
I like Johnny. I like it, actually. It really suits his persona.
Why? All it makes me think is he like a Conan the Barbarian fan. Crom. Is that what it is?
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, I know. He's laughing because you said the doctor that created
You
him.
never walk alone, KP.
No.
I've seen you walk with someone before.
Ivan knows. Ivan tries to get me to say that, but I'll never say it.
What?
Those letters.
Why?
Because I hate those letters.
Why?
What you just said.
Yeah, but just because they say it doesn't mean you hate that.
No,
hate that saying.
I hate that saying.
Why?
Because it's Liverpool's monarch. It's their saying.
Yeah. So.
Yes, I hate it. Just like
What
they probably hate Glory, Glory, Man United.
What if, like, I said to you one day, look, you said to me, look, man, if you walk down the street, you never should walk alone.
I'll never say it to you.
Yeah, but what if it's not about that?
I'll word it differently because I won't want it to come out my mouth.
Oh my god.
They're just letters, man. Nah, hate it.
They're just letters, bro.
Davey, I don't think Davey understands my.
They're just letters, man.
Davey, you've only just met me. You don't understand my.
They're just letters, man.
My hatred towards Liverpool.
They're just letters.
Oh my god. Come on, GT. I thought we were mates, man. Thought we were Pelican brothers. Far out, man.
Every time I used to see that, like, I never knew what it was, and I was like, Yonwa? Yonwa? I didn't know, like,
I love YMCA.
Oh, no, I just said...
I just say Johnny Crom by mistake, but obviously great Crom birth,
Chris.
Ivan says. And
Ivan's wild.
And Guy is laughing.
What's YMCA?
No, he said, what about? I'm saying YMCA.
What about YMCA?
That's different. That's wild.
Yeah, but Yonwa? That's what I was like, what does Yonwa?
Yeah, no, he's just saying to me, do I hate YMCA? I'm saying, no, that's wicked. That's a cool song.
YMCA.
We got to go to the YMCA.
What does YMCA actually stand for?
It's the gym, the YMCA. It's a song. Like the,
Yeah, what does Y stand? What's the Y in it?
It's it stands for,
It's a miss.
like what? It's man.
Marked.
I used to know it. Now I'm going to Google it.
That's marked on the line. Gold Technology, that's marked. Crypto.com score review. The Arc says no score. Mark. Says Mark. Here we go.
Young Men's.
It's a 42-point game.
Young Men's Christian Association.
Young Man.
Christian Association.
Oh, is that right?
You know, I was in Salisbury yesterday, right? Like doing some work, right?
I feel sorry for you already.
No, but you know how everyone says like the Freemasons, like they like run the world and that, right?
They kind of do, yeah.
Yeah, but I saw the Freemason Centre in Salisbury.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, that whoever owns that, they don't run no world.
Why?
It was the most rundown place I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, they've probably just forgot it. They're so busy running the world, sometimes they forget it.
That place was so run down.
Was it?
It was like, man, if you've got so much money, why don't you give them a better building?
Oh my God. 76-34. The Swans.
Yeah, Young Men's Christians. There you go.
The Swans have killed him here, man.
I always thought it was a hotel.
Hey,
Davey said that sounds gay. Young Men's Christian Association.
It doesn't sound right.
He said it. He just put it out there, man. He said,
We're going to get demonetized now.
Sounds gay. Freemasons are crazy, KP. Davey, village people. Yeah, exactly. The village people, man. Look at them. They sang it. Oh, shit.
Another one for the Swans here. No. Lawrence with the turn.
I think
Look at
that
this,
was,
man. Look
you
at
know, the
this.
funniest thing is Davey said that sounds gay. I think that was the whole point.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great.
It was the village people, man. Look at them. Oh, shit. Freemasons run the country. Oh, I accidentally went to click on live and I clicked on buying merch.
It's wild. All right, Dacos inside 50. Can Collingwood get one back here? Desperately need a goal here.
Village people equals
Oh, bullshit! That was not high.
GT said village people equals gay.
Oh my god. Nothing wrong with being gay, man.
It didn't. None of them are saying that. It's like that Seinfeld episode. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
Gay,
it's just
gay is happy.
Yeah, no, but he's just stating a fact. He's not saying there's anything wrong that they're gay. He's just saying they're gay.
Yeah.
People might take it the wrong way. Yeah, see, John's right. You dipped, you took a bite, and you dipped again.
Double dipped, yeah.
You double dipped the chip. Well, what is this double dip?
Double dip, man.
Yeah, see, GT saying what I said. Exactly. It's a fact. He's not saying it's a bad thing.
Nah.
Davey says I have gay friends.
Yeah, so do I.
The topic, what have we... We went from laughing about Spanagobitas to
I know.
talking about gay friends.
I know. It's funny because was good though.
Not good friends. Oh, shit. That Spanagobita was wild. John missed out on the Spanagobita.
He did. Could have came tonight, but
Ban Davey, KP, Ivan says.
nah,
No
David's a
way,
legend.
man. Davey's a legend.
We love Davey.
And he supports Liverpool. You should like him. He's your mate. John says, if we were in the 50s, I'd be called gay all the time.
Is that right?
Well, I was going to say we're in 2024 and I call John that all the time.
What are you talking about in the 50s?
I don't know. Village people are wild. Hey, man. I'm
Oh,
a village person. My family came from a village.
Drive back to Sydney.
Oh,
is this a massive loss to Collingwood?
massive. Only because there's been
Like-
if there was no opening round, this wouldn't be a massive loss. But because opening round exists, this is a massive
So last
loss.
week they lost by 32 points, and
Yeah, but I'm saying
it should have been worse, but they just had a few
But
consolation
what I'm saying
goals.
is that round, that shouldn't have existed. So it would only be one loss. But now that opening round happened, this is a massive loss, I reckon.
A huge lot. It keeps going. the way
Wasn't
it's
gay
going.
meant you were happy back then? I have no idea.
Far out. So what's that now? That's a 40. What's that?
More than 40.
That is
47, isn't that 47 points?
Yeah.
My maths, see how spot on that was?
It was 41.
Yeah, 47.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
47 points
I
the
didn't know that. It's
margin.
the first time I've watched the game all night.
I mean, they just unveiled their Premiership Flag tonight, and they're getting done by 47 points late in this game.
Why didn't they unveil their flag in opening round? Because they played away.
Yeah, and this is in front of their fans.
So they lost to
Yeah.
both Sydney teams now.
Correct. Well,
Or they're gonna.
They're gonna.
If it
look at the turnover score here.
unless something crazy
10
happens.
goals from turnovers.
So Brodie Grundy,
Unbelievable.
Brodie Grundy, as I stated, at his new club, in his first 2 games, has beaten his 2 previous teams, or he's going to,
He's going
in
to.
his first 2 games.
They look good, Sydney, man. And I don't even know, like, some of their players are not even in there. Like,
Is Guy still there? John, Guy, am I correct in saying that Guy said Sydney are a dark horse this year? I think he said that.
I think so.
Is that right?
Did I have him in my 8? I think I did have him in my 8.
Is anyone else loving this? Johnny Carlton says.
Look, Johnny Carlton's going to be on the show tomorrow, and I'm happy for Sydney, and it's nice to see someone that won the premiership fall a little bit, but Collingwood look bad. They don't look great.
Swoop
They don't look good.
Swoop Luke is going to cry on camera, and I'm going to love it. Who's Swoop Luke?
Who's Swoop Luke? Swoop. Oh, I know who Swoop. No. Swoop Luke is another YouTuber. He's a Collingwood YouTuber.
Oh, he's terrible then.
Well, if you don't like Collingwood, but he's got a massive channel like and it's all about Collingwood. There we go. Collingwood get one back.
Yeah, just like last week,
But
GT said.
I don't know. Like, yeah, they look terrible, man. They don't look. I don't know.
It's because they're wearing black on white, not white on black, so they look terrible.
Yeah, true. It's a goal, man. Relax. It's just weird. I don't know. Like maybe they just
Hold the
need
lid,
a few.
Johnny. King, mate, the lid's still on. I don't know, man.
I feel like Carlton is this year's Collingwood from last year. They're winning the close ones. I mean, it's yet to be seen. We're only 2 rounds in, but I mean, who goes to Brisbane and beats the Brisbane? You know what I mean? No one's done that, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
And then they narrowly won to Richmond, but Richmond were always going to be up for the fight in that first round.
I didn't watch the game, right? Was it more to do with Carlton or was it more to do with Brisbane, like going to sleep?
Just when I don't know, you probably when you play soccer and sometimes you can try and do everything right, but everything goes wrong. Have you had those games?
100%.
That's what Brisbane had.
But they weren't having that up until half time.
Correct.
But that's what I'm saying. Was that more to do with them or more to do with Carlton?
Carlton started to play a lot better. They started to get into the contest more. Their running game started to happen. They started to their forwards started to kick goals, and their pressure was up. And Brisbane were matched. Do you know what I mean? Where in the first half they weren't matched at all, so they could just do whatever they want.
So I'll ask Johnny Carlton this as well because he's a Carlton fan, obviously. If that was round 10, do you think Carlton would have won, like come back and won, or do you think Brisbane would have steamrolled them? The first rounds are different kettle of fish. I believe
It is. But I mean, in saying that, no one's beaten Brisbane.
No, that's what I'm asking.
In Brisbane for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Toby says
it's amazing what they did there.
Toby says hello. He says hello to King of the North. Go the Blue Boys. Our last 6 wins have been under a goal. Talk about my heart attack, Johnny Carlton says.
Yeah.
I do too, Chris. We have good players to come back soon too, Davey says about Carlton. Pies are outstanding tonight, Childo says.
Pies are?
Hello. KO the end, we're bad as hell.
Yeah, look. With
Ivan, because Ivan's Collingwood.
Look, with Carlton, we'll see what happens because they've lost Doherty.
Mm-hmm.
Doherty's a massive loss in that midfield.
Yeah.
But we'll see if the new guy Carroll and a few of their other players can hold up for the rest of the season. It's a long season, man.
Yeah.
It's a long slog. You know what I mean? So it just depends. It all depends. But yeah. So yeah, quarter time.
3/4 time.
3/4 time. Sorry, not quarter time. What am I talking about? All right. I'll do the stats. Brought to you by. You got King of the North there?
I don't have that thing.
What's wrong with you, man?
You never gave it to me. I have this. You ready? I'll give you this instead. This is better. You ready?
Yeah. Why is the scores there?
I love leaving the scoreboard on there.
They're laughing at the scoreboard.
Yeah, exactly. Orazio injured again.
No
Kid
way.
He's never going to play a whole season.
Is he injured again?
That's what Johnny said.
This is why we got rid of him, man. Like, he's a
Ivan's
good player,
cracking up.
but all right, here we go. So, players, disposals. I'll give you top three. So, Nick Dacos.
I can't hear you because of the Dom. Go.
Nick Dacos, 31 disposals. Pendlebury, 20 disposals. And Maynard with 17. So, they're top three. For Sydney Swans, it's the 24 disposals. Warner with 23 and Gordon with 19. So, I mean, Dacos is 31. 14 kick. Yeah,
relax. Can't hear anything.
It's all right.
I didn't hear you.
I'll wait till he finishes.
He's not injured though. I thought it was a tactical sub. About Orazio.
That's what I thought. I really got
Subbed out
subbed.
last night. They're saying 2 to 3 weeks.
Dude, he's always injured, man. He's like glass. He's
Like-
got glass ankles,
He's like
bro.
from Unbreakable, Samuel Jackson, Mr. Glass.
He is. He's a great player, but he just cannot. Just keeps getting injured.
He should watch Unbreakable and be like, unfortunately, I have a bone density disease that means I'm made of glass.
Yeah, I know.
David Murray, I used to work.
We don't play for 2 weeks, Davey says. They don't play for 2 weeks.
Who?
Who? Collingwood? Why?
No, Carlton. Because they
Is it-
played,
Oh yeah, Davey. Sorry, he's a Carlton fan. 2 weeks they don't have a game.
well, 1 week, but it takes 2 weeks. Like, and the
That's
next
terrible.
game, the next game's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were saying about the opening round, how shit it does that, you know?
Opening round is the dumbest thing I've heard in the history of football.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It's. I don't know. I'm trying to think of another rule that's as dumb as that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That was the great Samuel. That was a great Samuel L. Jackson impression. I'm good at impressions, man. That's what Jess always reckons.
You are.
Apparently, I'm really good at them.
All right, he's off the phone now. All right, so disposals, 263 to 282. That's Sydney Swans. Sydney Swans are just every single stat here is just Sydney Swans smashing.
Yeah.
Inside 50s, 42 to 32, so they're plus 10 there. Disposal efficiency, 74% to 71%. Sydney Swans. Stoppages, so the hit-outs, 28 to 19. Collingwood's actually winning the hit-outs. The clearances, total clearances, 26 to Collingwood, 21 to Sydney Swans. So they're winning the clearances, the Pies.
They've been winning them all night.
Well, they've been winning the centre clearances, 13 to 6.
Yeah.
But stoppage clearances is where Sydney's getting on top, 15 to 13. So the clearances are they're winning the clearances,
Yeah,
Collingwood, but they're not winning the
doing anything
game.
with it.
Contested possession's very even, 95 to 98, Sydney's way.
Yeah.
Uncontested possession, 173 Swans, 166 the Pies. So they're getting a lot of outside ball, the Swans. Turnovers, 62. Turnovers for Collingwood, 52 to Sydney. So they're getting more turnovers, and that's where they're getting their goals, from the turnovers.
Yeah.
What else we got here? So we'll go marks inside 50, man. Look at this. Look at this stat here. Sydney, 15. Marks inside 50. 4 to
4
Collingwood.
marks in 3 quarters.
Yeah, inside their 50.
Shit.
So, I mean, they can't get the ball in there to score.
Look at the turnovers.
Yeah, I know.
17.
Crazy, man. Tackles, 58 to 39. That's actually gone up. That's like a plus, 19 now?
Yeah.
That was plus 11 before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tackles inside 50, 7 to 12. And that's Swans way. And that's your stats, guys. And that's brought to you by
By the alien laugh.
the King of the North.
All right. Once Motlop comes back, Oratio is not getting another game, Johnny says. Toby says, we play North Melbourne on Good Friday. Johnny says, Walsh, Welters, Motlop, E. Hollands all to come back. Young Oratio, Durden, and Cunners out. At Johnny Murray, how about Big Harry? He looks like a different player. Davey says, need Weltering back ASAP. At Davey, he looks so good. Was really impressed with him last night in regards to Big Harry.
Harry's got his kicking straight now, which is great, and that's what you guys missed last year. So whether that midfield, without Doherty, I just think Doherty's a massive loss, and whether they can go a full season without having him there, it's gonna time to tell. But we'll see. We'll see.
It's round 1, isn't it? Really?
Well, look, they beat Brisbane, but I want to see them beat like a Sydney or a G. If they can beat if they can beat a GWS, a Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Then we're
But then
talking
I'm
real
saying
deal, man.
they beat Brisbane, but then they struggled against a team in Melbourne.
Yeah, I know, but Richmond's always going to be up for the fight in that first round.
I know, but
We'll see.
I think Carlton will do good this year.
Watching Sydney tonight, if they're going to be the benchmark, hit them and GWS, Carlton have to go with them. So, and I reckon they look better than Brisbane did last week. The way they're moving the ball around.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, it's still got a quarter to play, so
Johnny says, and what you said about Doherty, he says, but you got Walsh,
Oh yeah. There's good players there. Don't get me
Sarah,
wrong.
Cripps and
Oh yeah, they're
Hewitt.
good. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, yeah, no, you guys have got some good players, man. So you should be okay. I can say, but you know what, man? You take out a few midfielders, like Johnny goes with Port Adelaide. You lose Butters and Rosie and Horn Francis, but you can say that about any midfield.
Yeah, of
You
course.
lose.
Well, that's like
You lose Chera. You lose
No, no.
Cripps. You lose.
But you can say that goes.
You know
back,
what I mean?
That goes back.
Goes to anyone.
Go back 20 years ago and go. Oh, if you lose Akamanis, Voss, and Black, well, of course they're going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if you lose your best players, then yeah, it doesn't matter what
Of course,
happens.
man. That's for any sport.
And like, depends what you have underneath really coming through, but it's hard to replace like a Butters or a Rosie or
Of
a
course,
Horn
the
Francis.
thing about football, because football is played once a week, right?
Yeah.
It's not a squad game. It's about who's got the best, let's say maybe 30.
Yeah,
Whereas when you look at like other sports like soccer, basketball, and that are played so often, it's more about having a big squad of quality.
Yeah.
Whereas football is, if you lose your best midfielder, it's
hard to replace.
of
yeah,
course,
heaps
because he's your best. That's
hard. Oh yeah, it's hard to have good depth.
yeah, and that's what Johnny's saying. Depth counts. Of
Oh
course.
yeah, depth
counts
does
in
count.
every sport.
It does. We got some good players underneath, but nothing at the caliber as a Butters or a
Ivan
Rosie.
says he wants to disappear from the world
Why?
because his team's losing.
It's all right, man. You won a premiership. Like, be happy. All right? I'm still waiting since 04.
When did they win a premiership?
Who?
Collingwood.
Last year?
That's so last year, man.
I don't care, man. I'd be still happy, bro. If I was a Collingwood supporter, this would not be upsetting me right now. All right? Because you got the silver. You got the silverware, man.
It's round one, man. Who cares?
Yeah, like, relax. You still got time.
Matthew Golek says, hi, guys. Go
Oh,
Swans.
not the Golex.
Pies suck.
Not the Golex.
KO the end gives a super chat and it says baggers. Let's like that.
Why is the Golex here?
Thanks, Childo.
Thanks, Childo, for that.
Gives a super chat, says baggers.
What a legend.
What a legend.
Anyway, we'll see what happens, man.
It's round one, technically. You don't.
It is round one.
Brisbane might turn around, right? You know what they might turn around and argue and say we were a week out of schedule because we had to play an opening round. We weren't up to it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they may say, you know what I mean? They might say we were a week behind schedule because we had to play a week early. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Collingwood might say that.
Yeah.
We lost in opening round because we had to play when we were a week behind schedule. We weren't up to scratch.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not. Collingwood's still got a good team. I mean,
Of course.
once they get McStay back in that forward line, they might look a bit better. They're a bit
right.
short down in the forward line, but they'll still be around the
what's
mark.
wrong with the Golex, man? What do you got against the Golex? What, because they like crows?
The Golex, yeah, they always pay me out, man.
Yeah, well, it's because you're a Port fan.
No, the Golex, no, I don't like the Golex.
Man, if you're going to support Port
I don't like the Golex.
and Tottenham, you got to be willing to be paid out. You know what I mean? All right.
And then,
Davey says McStay is out for the season, isn't he?
nah, he'll be back, I reckon, midway, I reckon.
What did he do?
Oh, what did he do an ACL? Did he do an
When
ACL?
did he do an ACL?
I don't know if it was an ACL. Was it?
But when did he do it? That's 9
Someone
months.
tell me,
That's
someone
a 9
help
month
me out.
injury.
Anyway, he was out because he was their best player in that prelim,
Well,
right? Against GWS.
so did he do it in
He
September?
won the prelim for him, bro.
So did he do a recon in September?
Yeah, the prelim. He injured himself on the prelim.
So October, November,
Oh, he's out for the whole year. I thought
May.
he was coming back. Well, yeah,
Well-
see, they miss him, man.
He could come back for June, but then that's just no. I'm saying that's just back to running. He'll be out for the season.
Yeah, he's out for the season. Well, if Collingwood had him like in the forward
30th
line,
of November ruptured his ACL. So that means December, January,
Oh, okay.
February, March, April, May, June,
Well,
July, August. He could conceivably come back for September, but he would not be up to scratch. He's out.
No.
He's out for the season.
Well, he in that prelim against GWS, he won it for him, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
And then he couldn't play the next week,
Yeah.
and then
So
obviously
why
they
didn't
won.
he play
But
the next week? How did he rupture his?
he didn't play the next week.
But how did he rupture it in November?
He must have injured something else in that
in the
prelim
prelim.
then.
What was it? Were they training at the 30th of November? What do they do? Preseason for 6 months?
Yeah, they do.
Why?
They train. They start preseason
Yeah, but
early.
why? It doesn't take you that long to get fit.
I don't know. Ask him. I don't know.
I'm saying that's silly. That's why you get worn out.
Yeah, maybe.
You shouldn't do preseason for that long.
They do.
Yeah, I'm saying it's crazy.
Here come the Pies, man. They've hit back a bit.
Oh no, the Pies.
Oh, he missed. He missed.
Who was
My
that?
check missed. My check.
My check, your Hess.
I love my check. I think he's like one of those.
You're the Hess.
I love my check. He's one of those
I don't like
old
it.
school kind of
I
forwards.
don't like his face.
Why? My check's
I
wild.
don't know. He just
His face is awesome.
he looks like a Collingwood player.
Well, he is.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like him.
Like, you know how you hate Port, right? Is Collingwood near that?
Yeah, I don't like Collingwood.
Like, they're near the Port hatred, or
Yeah, close.
pretty close?
Yeah, don't like. I hate West Coast too, like you.
If Collingwood were all right, say this is a different world,
Mm.
and Collingwood were an Adelaide team,
Yeah.
so was Port. Would Collingwood be higher than Port Adelaide?
If they were both Adelaide, I just hate them equally
Okay.
because they're not my team.
Yeah, I know, but don't you hate more teams than others, or do you just hate everyone the same?
Pretty much.
They're both feral, see.
Yeah, some more than others. Some
I'm not
more,
feral.
Some
I'm not
more than
feral.
others, but like
I'm
like
not.
in the soccer, I hate Liverpool and that, but I hate every team besides Man United. But I hate Liverpool more because they're my, you know.
Could get back to that Spanakopita. That was wild.
How good was that
That was
Spanish?
so good.
All right.
Give us a like, guys. Yeah, give us a like.
Not the power. Go Bombers, Matthew Golek says.
I think
like,
Golick
guys.
has to go for Port. I think has to change. Remember his wife comes in as well.
Yeah, and they're paying you out.
Oh, they love paying me out. No, I love it. I love it.
I'm surrounded by Liverpool fans tonight, man.
I'm
You know
throwing
what
up a Crows fan. Then you know how I feel.
Where? There's like all these Carlton and
Mike Golack.
yeah, but like there's like one Crows fan here.
No, Johnny G.
Yeah, but he's not
Johnny,
here.
sorry, Johnny Crom.
But he's not here.
Johnny Crumb.
And I don't like
Oh,
him.
Johnny Carlton. Did you hear that Johnny G is now called Johnny Crom?
Yes. That's of the yes.
Jeez.
Tell 10 friends on the way to 10K.
I like that.
I told you, I told Chris we're getting.
Yeah, you and Chris Goff are the only, like, you two are the 10K brothers.
I said to you, in between 5 and 10, it's happening this year.
Well, that's what he thinks too.
Yeah, well, he's wild.
I'm like,
Childo
you know,
supports me, man. I'm like, you know, I'll pick up the cart and pull it, and Childo's helping. You're just
go have a pizza crisis, Chris. I don't like.
go have a pizza, Chris, and I
Ah.
don't like you. LOL, power. You don't like him. What do you mean you don't like him? You gotta like him. You just don't like. The
Look,
team
man.
he
Look, if you want, I can get you a Port membership, and you can come to games with me, and I can explain to you, and you can become a Port supporter like me.
Listen, man. We had Daniel Norton on the show, and I almost became a Port fan.
I reckon that was the only day that you were like Port more than ever before. Even though you still hated them, it was a bit more like.
When he's, you know, it was the funniest when he was like, Chris, do you want to come in? I'll get you in the change room. And Chris was like so excited, and he didn't even bother telling me because he knew I would say no.
No, you can come in.
No, it wouldn't. In the Port, why would I want to go in the Port room for?
Just for the experience. It's, you know, see
What
what
am I
it's
going to
like.
experience?
You want to come in?
Why? What do I want to see? See some blokes after a game drinking Gatorade?
Yeah.
What do I want to see that for?
What's your problem, man?
Well, I'm being honest.
You never keep KP happy.
I'm just being honest. It's not.
I think I
like-
should take Golack.
but it's because I don't support them.
Yeah, fair enough. We got to find a. You got to get Ian Shuttleworth in, man.
We're going to get Daniel to get us Ian Shuttleworth because apparently they, know each other.
Yeah. You reckon John would come to that podcast? You have to come. He's a Crow supporter. I'll just be giving Ian Shuttleworth shit or not.
Imagine beating teams only with pens.
With pens.
Is that paying out Man United because we won 2-0 with 2 penalties?
Maybe.
Is that what that is?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know.
I couldn't.
No, but you know, to receive a penalty, you have to create something to get fouled in the box.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why that's the whole reason you get given a penalty.
Yeah, but they beat someone in the penalty.
Yeah, we got 2 penalties in the same game against Everton.
Oh, is everything good?
Not really.
We should have got 3.
We should have had a 3rd penalty, yeah.
You know what I miss? I miss watch the World Cup watch along.
That was the best.
Wasn't it?
Listen, man, you know what? Johnny Carlton, it gets me, man, in that Chelsea fan paying out any other team is...
Why?
He's got copper balls, this guy. He's got brass balls.
Why?
Because Chelsea are shit.
Well, now they are.
They spent $1 billion. They spent more money than the whole league put together, and they're 11th, and they're paying other people out.
Yeah, well, you know.
Their best player is Conor Gallagher. Their second best player is a Man City reject that couldn't get into the best team in the world, and they're creaming over him and they're paying out other teams.
Yeah, true. I don't know, man. I don't follow it that closely. So.
Ghostbusters movie does look wild. Swans are back again. Calm boys, Childo says. Does Childo go for Swans now?
Yeah.
That's wild.
He's got every hat. He's got every merchandise.
He doesn't go for Swans. Doesn't he go for Carlton?
Yeah, he goes for Carlton.
That's the best. The Ghostbusters movie does look good for people that...
What do you mean, Ghostbusters movie?
There's a new one with the old people back with Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray and all that.
You're kidding me.
It looks killer.
No, that's the girls' one.
No, there's a new one coming out like this week.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, with Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, all the originals, and like new people.
Is Slimer in it?
I think so. The kid from
You know
Stranger
what?
Things is in it. What's his name from Stranger
I'll tell you what, Ghostbusters 2 was a bit scary.
I tipped him too, man.
Ghostbusters 2 was scary, man. That guy in the picture?
Johnny says, Man City reject. He's only 19. He's on 19 goals and assists. Are you serious? Well, did Man City want him?
Yeah, why didn't they?
Because they didn't want him, so that makes him a Man City reject, regardless if he's on 50 goals and assists. They still didn't want him.
He's having a good season, though.
He might be, but...
He's having a good season.
Yeah, but is it changing the fact that Chelsea are 11th?
Yeah, true. Well, weren't they good when Mourinho was there?
Yeah, but when was that?
I remember that. That's when the Amanda used to love it.
Yeah, when was
I used to
that?
watch it all the time.
What, you going back to 06 now?
Was it No.
Well, they won back-to-back titles 05, 06 with Mourinho.
Yeah, no.
And then he came back once and won a third title.
2011?
Yeah, that's when he came back.
Didn't Mourinho go to Man United?
Hey, yeah, after Chelsea. He was with us.
Well, how come he didn't win anything with you guys?
I will never go for laundry power. It leaves power stains on my clothes. He did. He won. What did he win with us? He won the Europa Cup.
Oh.
What was it? The UEFA Cup and a Carabao Cup.
That's why, like AFL, right? I wish we had more cups because then we could celebrate something. It's only one cup. Do you know what I mean?
Johnny, you can't be serious, man.
What?
Champions League, mate. When was the last time you won one about United? Let me tell you one thing, man. I'll put you into a footballing lesson if you want. And this goes for Liverpool. This goes for anyone. No English club would even have a Champions League if it wasn't for Man United. Because Man United pioneered English football into the European Cup in the 50s. And you wouldn't even be competing in it if it wasn't for Sir Matt Busby fighting for English clubs to play in that competition. This is going back to the 50s. So never bring a comment like that to Man United. You're a team that got bought by a Russian billionaire. You're insignificant without him. Remember that.
What's Busby? What's that?
That was his name.
Oh,
Sir Matt Busby.
that's a good one.
Here we go, typical United fans. It's factual. No typical about it. Factual. All facts.
I get like that with Port Adelaide.
It's facts. Liverpool wouldn't have 5 European Cups if it wasn't for United fighting to play in the European Cup and then having a plane crash where half the people on board that plane died, and then the FA backtracked because of that plane crash and started allowing English teams to compete in the European Cup.
Right.
That whole thing is the reason that they even allow to compete in it. Otherwise, they'll be set back 30 years, and all the European Cups would be getting won by Real Madrid like they were, and they wouldn't even be competing in it. And
This would be a good TikTok. Keep going, man.
yeah, see, I'm saying 6 European Cups. That's right. I didn't chat to you about it. I'm just saying you wouldn't be competing in it without United pioneering that, and then Liverpool going on in the 70s and 80s to, start winning them, and it's factual. 6.
So it looks like Collingwood.
Collingwood, yes.
Yeah, it's like look at this, man. Heaney, another goal. Look at this. Look at this.
Heaney's wild. I like his green boots because if he
What
was
colour boots do you wear?
Black.
Like, is there a consensus of what boots you wear?
Black.
Like, is black like that's the old school, isn't it?
Well, I had this coach, Chris Trajanovski, that played for Australia, and he never liked coloured boots.
Why?
I remember this kid rocked up with coloured boots once to training,
Yeah,
and he said to him straight out, he goes, "You better be able to play, boy, or you're gone."
because of coloured boots.
That's all he said to him. Just didn't even watch him. Just said it straight.
Oh, well, the coloured boots scored a goal here.
Heaney is a star. Davey says 7-0.
51 points. Jesus.
It's pretty. Look, for a time where they're unveiling their flag, and you think that Collingwood's gonna become the Collingwood that we know.
It is massive, bro.
This is a massive statement from Sydney, man. So
Champions League draw is now live. There you go. Maybe everyone's watching that.
I think you need to have the aircon on, man.
Are you hot?
Looks like you are.
I'm a little bit, but not heaps. Yeah, Man United aren't in it, so I'm not watching it, bro.
You know what
The
I admire?
Venoms, green ones, the boots.
You know what I admire about KP? He
I
loves his
agree.
team. Loves his team.
I agree with Johnny. They will. City will go get Dortmund because it's rigged. City get the easiest run and everything. Like Man U and Liverpool get drawn in the FA Cup, and City will get like Millwall or something.
51 points.
Because Collingwood cares. Well, you admire me because I love my team.
Yeah, I do, man. You do. You bat it doesn't matter what anyone says,
I'll bet
who
it
they
for
are. Like I could say it, and you'd tell me like it's good. Because I'm the same with Port Adelaide, man. Someone comes at me, I'll tell them.
Yeah, but it's true. You got to support your team. That's what.
Yeah,
That I always say it when we're on our shows. Sport is nothing without rivalry.
of course.
Because if I was just like, oh, I'm happy for your team to win.
Hey, look, I do say
I'm
that.
not having that a go at you. I'm just saying if that's how everyone was, it would just be.
Look at this, man. Collingwood have stopped. Yeah. I know, man. No, it's good to have rivalry, bro. It's healthy, bro.
Carlton was nearly in the mud, Genwell says, last night.
They were.
Did
General.
Richmond went ahead, didn't they?
What?
I was at soccer training on it, but Richmond went ahead, didn't they?
Yeah, they were up like 8 points at some point, or 10 points. I don't know.
For a close game like that, it's good.
Like Richmond were good, man. Dusty Martin had a good game. Vlaston in the
Still
back.
going.
Fuck, how many goals he saved, man? Oh,
It's good when I remember he was first coming through.
how many smothers he did on the line? Far out.
Vlausten.
Like, if you look at it, like without Vlaston back there, Carlton might have won more comfortably. But
that's what a backman's meant to do.
I mean, he was great, man. I reckon that's his best game he's ever
you
played.
know what I'm saying? That's what a backman's meant to do.
Yeah.
They're meant to do that, aren't
Oh,
they? They're doing his job. It's good.
I just can't believe Collingwood, man. Like they're a shell of their, look, they're definitely going to improve. Have to.
They will. I'm sure they will.
But they're at the MCG, a place they play all the time. I mean, South Melbourne supporters would be loving this.
Oh, South Melbourne.
You know, Sydney has got like a lot of supporters,
They've
like
probably got a
more
bigger
than
they've probably
Collingwood.
got a bigger base in
They
Melbourne
do.
than they do in Sydney.
They do. They're massive, man.
Of course.
Apparently, they're huge.
Of course. We didn't play great last night, but we take the W and move. Yeah, 100%.
Look, man, you got to take the wins when they're there. It doesn't matter if you win. But I said
Ben
it
was
before.
saying I thought it would be a blowout last night.
We all thought that. Especially after that Brisbane game, you thought, oh, they're going to play Richmond now, bottom-ranked team. They're going to...
It's because, Richmond are touted. But maybe Richmond won't finish bottom like everyone's saying.
I'll tell you what, man. Apart from West Coast and North Melbourne, all right, anyone above that, you're going to get a good game out of them, man. You can get, any given
Davey
Sunday,
said,
bro.
We said Geelong would improve last season, and they never did. So you just don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, from 16th up,
Yeah.
you don't
But
know.
that's what you want. You want the competition to be good.
Well, that's how it's going to be.
You don't want to be these 5-6 teams that are easy beats.
No.
You want it to be...
Yeah, but look at this, man. Two top teams, like 50 points. It's a,
Maybe Collingwood are tanking because they lost opening round.
Well, Collingwood don't have a bye next week, so
Maybe they're so upset they lost opening round, they're tanking.
2 losses in a row, man. It's hard to believe. They say that if you lose your first 2 games, it's very rare to win the premiership.
Probably.
Like if you're 0-2, I'm pretty sure that
But
the
they'll say
statistics
we're
say
technically not 0-2 because only round 1.
nah, they are 0-2.
They'll
Man.
say that game doesn't...
Isn't that funny? Carlton are 2-0,
and they're 0-2.
and they're 0-2.
And there's other teams that haven't even... There's other teams that haven't even played.
I haven't played, man. We haven't
Port haven't
played.
played.
We played nothing.
Crows haven't played. Port
0.
haven't played. Collywobbles.
You know what I mean?
Davey says collywobbles. You know what the thing is? This is the point I make to you, right? They won the flag last year, right?
Yeah.
But look at it. They still got Pendlebury, side bottom, players like that. maybe they're just that year older. They're not as good.
Can that happen?
100% it can. You can go into games where it happens to soccer teams, Brisbane. You can. Man United won.
Happened to Port
Man
Adelaide.
United won a title by 12 points. Sir Alex Ferguson retired. They went in with the same squad and they finished 7th.
Happened to Port Adelaide.
Happened to Port Adelaide.
2005.
So I'm saying that 1 year can make a difference
Yeah,
for
yeah.
those old players, man.
Well, apparently Collingwood have the most
That's what I'm
aging
saying.
list.
So maybe they're just not as up to it because they're physically behind. You know,
I
who
mean, this is a bit
knows?
of a hiding now. 50 points. It's a bit of a
Oh, he
hiding.
placked him. You know, that can happen. How old's Pendlebury? 38?
Yeah, it's a nice ball.
Is he 38?
Nah, 35,
Who,
33,
Pendlebury?
34,
No, he's not 33. How old's
34,
Pendlebury?
35.
How old's Pendlebury, chat? Let's have a look.
He's like Berkey's age.
How old's
I think
Boak?
it's 35.
35.
Scott Pendlebury is 36, 7th of January. So he turned 36 this year.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the same age as me. Nice.
He's 3 years older than me.
Is he? Does it feel like that, eh? He's been 3 years older.
Yeah,
Who is?
he's 36.
Who is?
Pendlebury.
He's 3 years older than you.
Yeah,
No, he's not.
he looks it. I'm telling you, if we were standing next to each other, I look younger than him. What? Yeah, if I shaved like him,
He's shaved, I guess.
100% I look younger than him. He looks heaps old. Yeah, man.
He looks a bit older, doesn't
He
he?
does. It looks.
Oh, he's a gun player.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
What a basketball player.
He's not bad for a basketball player.
Oh, he's great, man.
34.
I mean-
Yeah, Davey says 36. He looked old to me in games last season. There you go. That's what I'm saying. And then side bottom, he's an aging player. You can see he's aged. Like, maybe it's just catching
maybe.
up to them. You just don't know.
Johnny reckons 33, 35. Yeah, 35.
But he's 36. He
36. There you
turned
go.
it in January.
Oh, there you go.
I still think they'll finish top 4. Let's see what happens. It'll be interesting. Yeah, exactly. It's only early doors.
It's still early, guys. But,
Gloria
mean-
says, hi, Chris. Power sucks and Crows rule.
oh, not Gloria again.
What's wrong with Gloria, man?
Gloria.
She talks some sense, man.
You know
She
what?
said-
It's been
she-
nice not having Gloria
Now,
on the
listen,
show
I'll
because
tell you,
I didn't get.
Gloria, she makes, if you break down her chat into dot points, she makes some real good points. First dot point, she says, hi, Chris, which is real nice.
Hi.
Second dot point, she says, power sucks, which is absolutely true.
Oh my god.
Second dot point, she says, Crows rule.
These dot points are getting worse and worse as it goes along.
She's wild.
She's not wild.
We can even parade Richmond 2024 flag right now. Again, Will says, what?
Oh my gosh. No.
City is going to get Athletic. You reckon they'll get Atletico?
What does that mean?
He's talking about the Champions League draw.
Yeah, Collingwood just got one back.
Oh, they'll demolish them. That's what Johnny's saying. Oh, they'll annihilate Atletico. But it would be rigged. I agree. That City get everything so rigged. They pay for everything, I'm telling you. They're so rigged. You know how you said there's Victorian bias? In soccer, there's just City bias because they pay for everything.
They got money.
Everything's rigged.
Money walks. No, money talks, bullshit walks.
I meant Gold Coast 2024 flag. Ah, UCL draw is on. Yeah, that's what Johnny was saying. Can definitely get top 8. Who?
Imagine. Oh, look, 78,000 people. Not bad for a Sydney game.
At the MCG? That's
It looks
not bad.
it looks a bit empty though, but
Yeah, because the Collingwood fans would have left. At
they've all
3/4
gone
time.
home. They've all gone home.
What's Gen Def top 8? What's Childo talking about? Gen, what's Gen? Gen Def top 8.
Jen means like Jennifer.
No, he says Gen.
Gen. What's Gen?
Like general.
General Def top 8.
Collingwood always averages 60k people.
Gen.
And Sydney got a big following in Melbourne because of the South Melbourne thing.
Yeah. Do I sound like
The Watcher?
no? No, it's not.
You know what we haven't do?
No,
You know
the
what
guy
we
in
haven't
WWE goes, yeah.
Not
What's his name?
AJ
Oh,
Styles.
not Matthew Golick
LA
again.
Knight. LA Knight.
What?
Isn't that LA Knight? He's like, yeah.
LA Knight, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
LA Knight is the
He's like,
best.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Power is
Oh,
not
jeez.
going to make this year because they are all talk and bullshit.
Huh?
What's your rebuttal to that? Power
What
are
do you
not
say?
going to make the top 8.
My rebuttal to that is you're dreaming, and we're going to the top, baby.
Matthew says Power doesn't even need to play because they've already lost.
This is what I'm talking about. These comments, man.
Could the Pies get off to a slow start like the Cats last year? Premierships are hard to win. They take something out of you sometimes. Yeah, I agree at the moment, yeah. Genwool. Oh, geez, Genwool. Yeah, saying Genwool they'll make...
Oh, Gen. Oh,
Well,
I thought you
that's
said
good,
Jen.
Here we go, Johnny Carlton says.
Here we go, mate. The banter's about to begin with his crow
Arsenal
supporters.
versus... Tell us. Johnny!
Johnny Carlton is
It's like he just put it out there and he's just leaving me hanging, man.
he's like this. You're like,
I'm like high-fiving and he just walked off. Tell us, man. Tell me.
tell us, Johnny Carlton. Tell us.
Because I bet you they're there going like this in the pot. Is that the best imitation? I bet you they know. Bayern. Ooh, I reckon Arsenal win. I was saying, I don't know what Johnny thinks about this. Johnny and Davey, they're soccer fans as well. I actually think the team that can stop City in the Champions League is Arsenal. They're the next best team. I think they're better than Bayern Munich. I think that the only thing is Real Madrid have got that Real Madrid factor about them in the Champions League, but I don't think they're as good this year.
But they're getting players back.
Yeah, they are. I think they're the two teams. Real Madrid and Arsenal are the two teams to stop City. I don't think anyone else can. Bayern are not that good. But then again, they could come and beat Arsenal. Who knows?
You know what's upsetting me? They're always getting these consolation goals, so their scores are not looking as bad as they were. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of pissing me off. They did this last
They
week.
kick the easy goals.
They just did this last week, so it doesn't look as bad. But, dude, this is a 50-plus point win to Sydney Swans, man.
Power
That's what
is,
it feels like.
Power is a dumb team.
Oh, my
They should
God.
fold up as a team.
Mate, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself if we folded.
Atletico Madrid will play. Inter a chance? Oh, the moment saying, yeah, maybe. Oh, Inzaghi's a good manager, man. I just don't think their squad is as good.
I love the names. Inzaghi.
Inzaghi. Simone Inzaghi.
That's wild.
He's the manager. Dortmund versus Atletico. Interesting. They're both not that good, I don't think.
They've got a player.
Dortmund's got Jadon Sancho, man. The chestest of the chest.
See, well, that's what they miss. They miss in the forward line, some height. Darcy Moore, he's a
You shouldn't
big
be
man.
pissed about consolation goals, Chris. Power kick consolations this weekend.
Oh my god.
But that was Genwool.
Again, well, I thought we were friends, man.
Real Madrid will
thought we were
play. I bet you it's Real Madrid City. So they can get rid of one of the top dogs. It's rigged. Because then they know one of the top dogs is gone, one of them's winning.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but anyway.
In the Champions League.
Ah,
Johnny's giving us updates.
Johnny's wild.
That's a shit tie. One poor team in the... Yeah, exactly. I agree. It's a shit tie, Atletico Dortmund. See, I told you, Madrid City. It's like... That's... Then they know one of the top dogs is gone.
Oh, come on, Heaney. Get another one. Put the icing on the cake, guys.
Chris, are you doing the
Ah.
Crows game?
Yes, we are tomorrow, but don't come because we don't want Crow supporters in there. We don't want Crow supporters coming and ruining the show.
It's wild.
So no Crow supporters, all right?
What about us?
Team without close support.
Well, actually, you know what? Because you're going to lose,
We're probably
come along so I can give you shit. So yeah, come along, actually. It's all open.
When the Crows lose, all the fans will be gone.
So come along, guys. Come along.
Oh, shit. So last game will be Barca PSG. They're both pretty yes too. I'm thinking of heading to Adelaide for Gather Round.
You should
That will
come.
be a massive weekend of sport over there. Oh, the moment says.
I imagine it should come on the podcast.
Oh, the moment. Come on the podcast, man.
Come, man.
You can go to the games on my behalf because the boys said to me, "Do you want to go to the games at Gather Round?" And I said, "What?" And I said, "What's Gather Round?"
You can tell that It's over, guys. It's
Sydney,
over.
102 to 63. That's a
That is
smacking.
a. Oh wait. Of course,
Oh,
Lockie
sorry.
Schultz has a shot.
69. 102 to 69. He scores. I've got the scoreboard. The scoreboard's up. Wow, big win for the Swannies. Sydney Swans win tonight. Zakal, that's Zakal's team. Boys,
There you
I'm out,
go.
but we'll absolutely be back another time. Thanks, Davey. Join the Discord, man. You know when we go live, all right?
Davey, you're a legend, man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for
I'm
coming in,
shit
man.
on podcasts. I get too nervous. Listen, the moment you'll never get nervous on here because you'll be sitting here.
And you're sitting with a guy that doesn't stop talking.
The Don will be there, a guy that doesn't stop talking. You'll be eating spanagobites. You'll feel like you're at
You
home.
wouldn't even have to
man.
talk, man. You'll be eating. Take care of people talking.
Because you're an Elena, you'll feel like you're at home eating spanagobites.
yeah, Chris.
Matthew,
Yeah.
Go Roosters. Go Storm.
Yeah.
Cool. I will bag the hell out of you. What team do I go for again in NRL? They all
Brisbane
took-
Broncos.
Go Brisbane. Soothing spanagobites. Who?
Oh man, what a game,
Yeah,
guys!
he does.
Let's do some stats before we go. How about that, guys? Give me some
Dude,
stats.
wait a second. The moment. Ask Chris how good was the spanagobites.
Oh mate, go back and have a look. Go back about. I don't know. Was it 3/4 time you had it? Oh man, so good.
But we cracked up because what did you say? Most people eat meat pies. We eat spanagobites.
So like most people watch the footy and meat pies, and we have spanagobites. Everyone's eating meat pie and we're having spana. Like there'll be no other watch along that's having spanakopita, mate. All right, they'll be eating their meat pies with their sauce and that. we're do you know what I mean? Oh, jeez.
They're talking about their Balfour's meat pie, and we're talking about Bulgarian feta.
They're talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. All right. So, King of the North. Look, it would be cool if the King of the North just phoned in and did the stats. How cool would that be?
Oh man.
But anyway, I'll do the stats. Let's have a look.
Wait a second. Before you do it. I cracked a Greek Easter egg at Gem once, no joke, and ripped into a bit of lamb Mum wrapped into a foil.
What the heck?
I cracked a Greek Easter egg at a footy game once. No joke, ripped into a bit of lamb Mum wrapped in foil. So he took a Greek Easter egg and lamb wrapped in foil to a football match.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the best. The moment you're one of us, mate. What a legend.
I know it's one.
Go.
All right.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
So basically, Dacos had 37 touches, Pendlebury with 26, and Maynard with 22. That's your top three for the Collingwood.
But the thing is, so he got 37 touches. He can't be getting 3 votes from the umpires.
Oh, look, he'd probably be second best on ground, maybe, because Heaney was probably the best on ground, I
That's what
reckon.
I'm saying. Like, just because he got the
Yeah.
touches, you know.
Well, Sydney Swans' top three were Goulden with 30, Heaney 29 with 2 goals. I mean, he scored 2 goals. And then you had Warner with 27 and 3 goals. So he could put his hand up for best on. I reckon Heaney was best on ground. I
Isn't
reckon.
this guy boxing your mate at Gather Round? Dale Lewis?
My
Not
mate?
isn't he boxing Kane Corns at Gather Round? In
No,
Adelaide?
that's the Richmond guy,
Nathan Brown.
Nathan Brown.
That's right.
Mm.
No, and what's his name? That guy's fighting Swan. They're fighting too.
Oh yeah, someone's fighting Swan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him. Isn't that Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
fighting Dane Swan.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
That's right.
they're like ex-teammates.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your disposals. Goals: McDonald with 4, Warner with 3, Heaney with 2, 37.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. But
No, Heaney will get man of the match.
Chris is saying that the umpires will give it to him for disposals. That's what they do. And I'm saying that's crap.
Oh no, he played okay.
You know, but in getting done
He'll
by...
get a vote. He'll get a vote.
You shouldn't. I don't think you should.
He'll probably get 1 vote.
But to me, I don't think you should even get one.
You know who's going to get the votes? I reckon Heaney, Warner, and Goulden will probably get them.
Okay.
Oh, Dacos might get 1. I don't know.
GT says football, Spanagobita, kangaroos, and Holden cars. Football, Spanagobita Kangaroos, and your Sandman Ute.
All right, so
Oh shit,
all right, so
we're on fire
we're
tonight,
fine,
man.
All right, so that's your goals. Yeah, so McDonald scored 4 goals for Sydney.
4 goals. So
Yeah,
he could get votes,
Warner 3. I reckon Warner, Heaney definitely get votes.
and then maybe Dacos 1.
Maybe.
They love possessions these days.
Elliott and Schutz for Collingwood scored 2, and all the rest were 1 what. So they're your stats there. But the team stats, disposals, obviously Sydney won that 361 to 347. Inside 50s.
You know what though, Matthew? I can't read that because you spelt it wrong. It doesn't rhyme.
I can't see what he says.
He says, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Now let's watch power. But instead of writing lose all their dreams, he wrote loss. So it doesn't make sense.
Mate, hey, that's a 1 up for Chris. 0 to Mike. What's it, Matthew?
Could be an all Sydney GF, the moment says. Could it be an all Sydney
It could be.
Grand Final?
It could be, man. Inside 50s, they were really down in that area, Collingwood, but they came back in that last quarter, and it was 51 to 47 at the end. So,
What do you think of the other ones? Are GWS the real deal?
yes.
Real
100%.
deal.
Yep.
So how do you know? They haven't
Well-
they haven't had round 1 yet.
They looked amazing last week, man. So
Yeah, fair enough.
they're going to be real deal. I
Who
reckon.
looked? Didn't they beat Collingwood?
Yes,
Who looked better against Collingwood?
I reckon they did actually.
Sydney Swans.
Sydney looked better. But then again, every game's different. So
Yeah, of course. And Sydney were at the MCG.
correct. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's still early
But
days.
that's what makes it better, I think.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
won at the
contested
MCG.
possession. Collingwood won it. They won the contested possession. They won the clearances as well. So they won a few stats here. Yeah, the uncontested possession they lost 226 to 216, but not much. It was only plus 10. Inside 50 marks 19 to 9. That was the problem.
Yeah. Well, look at the scoring
Tackles
shots,
72
man,
to
though.
51. They got out tackled.
The
And that's
scoring
your
shots were what? 27 to 19.
scoring shots. 26 shots from 51 inside 50s to 20 shots from 47
That's
inside
what I'm
50s. Yeah. There are your stats, guys, and they're brought to you by King of the North.
Oh, Matthew, that's mean, man.
What?
He said, Chris, you laugh like a girl.
What sort of girl?
What, is it like China? Like, Toby Cook says free kick. What were the free kicks? Did the pliers look leg weary? They're normally a superb. That's what I'm saying at the moment. I said that earlier to Chris. They could just be that 1 year older now with players like Pendlebury, Sidebottom, and it could affect them. That at that age, that extra year gets you, man.
That's true.
And maybe they're just that. Maybe they got the premiership and they won it at the right time. Maybe.
Look, if I was a Collingwood supporter, I said that before, I would be still happy, man, because we got this premiership. The premiership is the most valued thing in footy because there's nothing else
That's right.
to win. So if you're a Collingwood supporter out there and you're feeling down, just remember September wasn't that long ago,
Exactly.
and you won a fucking flag. So be happy, man.
Zakal, I'm not going to watch him. I'm going to be at soccer. But Chris, Johnny Carlton, I believe.
It's going to be
and
myself,
Kilda and King of the North.
King of the
I'm gonna
North,
watch him.
and Johnny Carlton tomorrow night around 7:30 or I can't remember exactly the time, but around the 7-ish mark, we're going to be doing the watch along.
Yeah.
Crows, Gold Coast versus the Crows. Hopefully the Gold Coast gets up because everyone knows Crows suck. But anyway,
Chris's laugh, GT, 100% is 100% infectious. And then we sat there laughing for 3 minutes about Spanagobiters.
jeez. Look, King of the North, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate
what a
that,
legend.
man.
Good, mate. Easing into footy season.
What's going to happen when there's so many people in the chat, when there's 10,000 people watching us? You won't be able to read all this chat.
I'll make.
So they're going to have to do super chats.
I'll make either moment GT Childo, Zakao, I'll make them all moderators so I can see the blue name.
That's it.
All the OGs, they'll all be moderators. So I
And then whoever sends a super chat, this will be read. We'll have to read their stuff out.
I like to sign off on A-League before focusing too hard on footy. The moment says, yeah, that's soon.
A-League?
He's a big A-League fan. He always tells us that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the moment is, yeah. And his team's coming back, man. South Melbourne Hellas coming back. He's a lifelong fan.
Yeah. It's funny, like on our prediction, we watched Collingwood, and all the Collingwood supporters are just giving us shit now on TikTok.
But I didn't say Collingwood.
Good old Collingwood for nothing.
I said Sydney.
Oh, jeez. Oh, there you go, guys. Well, it was
Gloria says, poor you, Chris, doing the Crows game tomorrow.
It is poor me.
Power is not going to make the GF this year because they are all talk and bullshit.
Well, I never said they were going to make the GF. All I said was make finals. Now, we haven't made the GF since 2007, so it's a long time between drinks. So you're probably right.
That's a good point, the moment. The moment likes to support local footy. 70 to 80% of the Socceroos are playing here. It's good, man. That's good.
Wild.
Gloria and Golek have got it in for you, man.
Oh, they hate me. That's all right, man.
What did you do?
I'm a Port supporter. That's all I did.
Why don't you just tell them you're a Crows fan so they're nice to you?
I'll never stoop to those levels. I wouldn't stoop that low.
Imagine this whole time it came out like we became real popular, right? And then there was this news article. The whole time, Chris C has been acting like he's a Port fan, but actually he supports the Brisbane Lions. And he just does it.
Way, man.
He just does it all for show.
No way.
KP is actually a Carlton fan.
No way. Anyway.
That's funny, man.
It's been a good show, man. It went pretty quick. Like, even though we've been here for 3 hours, feels like it's gone quick. Hey?
Chris, which game are you going into the Port rooms?
I'm not sure if I'm going to go this one because this is West Coast. I'm going to go to like a Friday night game or something.
Well, Daniel said just message him, didn't he?
Yeah. Probably won't go to this one. Maybe...
If we're doing Friday night on the couch and you're there, right? I want to be seeing you in the change room. I'll stay on until it's in the change room.
I will be there.
Chris C.
and then I'll get, what's his name? If we win, that means that...
get Daniel to come on.
That BT will be going around with the roaming.
Yeah, get Daniel to make sure
I'll get BT to come. Yeah. And I'll go HFD, man. Yeah. Subscribe, everybody. And I'll do it live on TV, bro. They'll get a few
KP,
subs.
the scarf is to wipe away the tears for Sunday. No way, man.
Oh, is that what it's there for?
No way.
Now I understand.
How can you wipe tears with this sort of scarf?
You can.
It's
It's very water. It's water
it'll
repellent.
give you a rash. It's not like, if it was like microfiber, I get it.
I can't believe you put out Man United stuff.
I didn't put it there. It was sitting there when I got here. Why would I do that, man? You wait, man. When Man United win 4-0, Chris meets BT, that I've got to see. Could be... Surely Daniel goes up to him and says, "Oi, Mega Head, you got to interview this guy."
He'll just come up to me, bro. I wouldn't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
He'll just see me, like, look at my face and go...
He's close to everyone because his head's that big.
Who, BT?
BT, the way he turns, it's like a super villain. His head's that big. it's like I don't think he could ever wear a hat in his life.
He was crazy on the field. He used to get really
He was
upset.
a thug.
He was a thug. He was.
You know what? I don't know. Does anyone, before we sign off, does anyone actually like him as a commentator? I think he's terrible.
Yes, I know people that love him.
Yeah, but do you?
I don't mind him. I don't hate him.
See, GT just said BT's a waste of time. He's terrible, man.
I don't hate him. Like, I don't like. Yeah, some of the calls are shit. Like, there's other calls I don't like.
BT's into smart.
Like, I don't like. Even though I do like Dwayne Russell, he pisses me off.
Yeah,
more than BT does.
Well, he said BT's a smart ass. Just have one up your sleeve in case.
Not that he pisses me off. It's just the way he commentates. I just don't like it.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, I don't like Russell either.
No, I don't like him.
I
like BT better.
He reckons have one up your sleeve for him because he's a smart ass.
I love Nathan Buckley. He's one of the best analysts.
When you go in the rooms for roaming Brian, you should take one of those tape measures that they measure the waist with. when you're doing a suit and take it with you. And when he gives you shit, take it out and say, Brian, I bought this so we can measure your head.
He'd be like, what? And I'll go, do you want some spanakopita?
Oh, shit. Not a fan of BT. Everyone's agreeing with me.
I don't mind. I don't hate him. It doesn't really bother me. I like listening to the call on the radio sometimes more than TV, to tell you the truth. But
Definitely he's full of himself, so get ready to have a dig. He's pretty hunched over these days, so maybe tell him you thought it was a hunchback of Notre Dame. Now, you know what you say? You know what would upset a guy like BT, I could tell?
what?
If you looked at him, right, and he's like going to interview you, and because you're a big guy and you look at him and go, I thought you were bigger, or you look bigger on TV. Something like that, I bet you would upset him. Because it would be like emasculating. He would hate it.
Well, look,
He seems like that type of guy.
if Daniel said, like, whoever comes with me, I can get him in as well. So
Yeah.
if anyone wants to come, I mean,
Toby doesn't like him. Watching Roaming Brian right now, big yes.
But I won't
GT
take
says.
Gloria or I won't take Matthew
No, I can
Gulak.
take them.
I don't take Crow supporters into port rooms. No.
He is a power supporter, and Matt and I hate power.
Yes, we gathered that.
I hate power too, but I love Chris. Chrissy,
That's it, man. Yeah, Chrissy's wild.
I hate power too, but Chrissy's legend.
I'm a legend, man. I'm wild.
I can't just hate the guy because he goes for power.
Dude, you'd hate a lot of your friends that means.
I'd hate a lot of my family. Don't let it out there.
Half
man.
of his family's Port Adelaide.
They are half. There's more Port. I think there's more family of our family
All right, 3/4 maybe.
Port fans than Crows.
Maybe 3/4.
Probably more. They're all Port fans, aren't they?
All right, man. So like,
I think just us, just this immediate family are Crows, but the rest of my family are all Port fans. Except maybe Uncle Paul.
4/5.
No, Paul and George. The ones that live here are Crows, but the rest of them are all. There's more Port
Would you say
fans.
4/5?
There's way more Port fans in my family than Crows, but there's a few Crows contingent. But then we got the ones that are the Gumbuddy with the Jarmans and that, like my cousins.
They're Crows.
They're obviously Crows.
Yeah.
They're definite Crows fans because they like I said, Gumbuddy with DJ and that. You will enjoy it, Chris. It will be a great experience, Brooke says. Nice rinse.
Thanks.
Nice rinse
Thanks,
for
Brooke.
the brain, though. Oh,
Brooke,
roaming.
Brooke is a Port supporter, so thank you, Brooke. Give it to those Crows, man. Give it to them.
Daniel's a Port fan, and I don't like Port, but he's a nice guy, isn't he?
Hey, you like Port? Just you know, like the hate
that
meter.
man.
Like this, say this is the hate meter. Like say this is hate. Like you're straight.
I just like Daniel.
This is.
I just like him. He's a
It
nice
was
guy.
like that. It was like
I
that
just
day.
like-
That day.
He's just a nice guy.
Like North.
He's a lad.
Oh shit.
He's a champion.
Norman's a legend.
He's a livender.
If you're out there, Daniel Norton, we love you, man.
Give us
Come
a
back
like.
to the show.
Give us a like if you've just joined us. Listen, we've got 15 people watching. Please like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe, guys.
Make sure you like, guys. Make sure you like.
You're welcome, Chris. Thank you, Brooke. I know
Listen.
Brooke. Yeah, what? Brooke always watches us.
Legend.
She's always in the background. She might not be in the chat, but we know that you're probably there most of the time. So thank you for your support, Brooke.
Which suburbs in SA clubs are pro Adelaide Crows and anti Port?
Oh,
Every club, I'm telling you, and Chris knows this, Port Adelaide was so successful. Obviously, they're from the suburb of Port Adelaide. Back in the day, every other club, they like the Man United.
well, the Man United of
every
Adelaide.
other club hated Port Adelaide.
Yeah,
And
because
that's
we won so many. Like we won,
100%.
but like as Daniel Norton said, if the tide had changed and Glenelg had won some of those,
That's right.
they would have been hated.
100%. But Port are so hated because of whatever it is.
And they're all big, man. There was a lot of fans.
They won so much.
And there was a lot of fans.
And they are definitely they were the most. It was Port versus the rest,
yeah, yeah.
and that's a fact. That's factual.
Yeah.
But now because
It's funny
they're-
that you didn't go for that because that's where you go for a club like that. like
but
Man United.
Yeah, but when I grew up, when my dad
I know you came to
started,
Glenelg.
no, but he started supporting Man United back in the 50s. They had that success. Then they didn't win a title for 26 years.
Oh yeah. So this is now.
Yeah, I'm saying
yeah.
when I first was growing up, I was like 5, 6 years when they won their first title in 20 something years. They had,
Yeah.
We were supporting, they weren't successful.
Yeah.
And then United, I went through the glory days.
Yeah.
And now they're back to a lot, but it wasn't. It had nothing to do with them winning. It was he started supporting them pretty much.
Well, yeah,
'cause
that's
of the-
what Port. Yeah, but you know what, man? There's still rivalries like Sturt and Norwood
No,
have
no, but the
rivalries.
point I'm making is now, like Chris, Port Adelaide is north way. Chris lives down south, but because they're Port Power now, there's people in every suburb that would support Power.
Oh, of course.
There's people in every suburb that will support Crows because a lot of the we were Bays fans at the moment asked like, and the Bays, Graham Corns was from the Bays. All the Bays people were Crows fans.
Yeah. Well,
Because
essentially,
the Bays
Crows were
lost
Bays.
about 10 grand finals to Port Adelaide as well in their SANFL back in the day. So, you know,
I think we lost a few to you guys too.
But that's what I'm saying. They hate that they had a big rivalry.
Oh, of course.
The Bays and Port. So
But everyone hated Port. Norwood hated us.
100%. Everyone did. They were the hated club.
Sturt hated us. All the
Everyone
other
hated
ones,
them.
like Centrals and that.
But they did too. Everyone hated Port.
Yeah, but not as bad as those three there. Sturt,
That's right.
Norwood, and Glenelg.
And
they
then
hated us.
in the
All that.
90s, Central became the hated team because they won like
Yeah, of course.
nine
Everyone hated
premierships
Centrals then.
in like 11 years.
Yeah.
They just absolutely
They
dominated.
dominated, yeah. They were very
They
dominant.
won like 9 flags, I think,
Yeah.
in 11 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Something ridiculous. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like
They were a
it
super
was
team.
next, they were a super team. It's not localized. It's mixed. Now it is. Back in
Yeah,
the
now it
day,
is.
it was very localized because
Now
Port
it's-
Adelaide
now
were
it's-
obviously from
Yeah,
Port
now
Adelaide.
it's everyone.
Yeah.
It's different now.
We have that with East Fremantle. They have 10 premierships more than the rest. Yeah. Listen, Port was an institution, man. Whether you like them or not, what's the founding year? 1890,
1870.
1870, right? They are one of the oldest sporting clubs in the world, and they'd won so many flags. So everyone hated. If you're hated, it means you're successful.
They're more successful than Collingwood.
100%. It's like Liverpool and
Like-
Man United.
Yeah.
Liverpool and Man United are hated
Yeah.
because they won so much.
Yeah.
And that's just factual.
Yeah.
That's-
But why does everyone hate Collingwood? They haven't won that many.
they were big.
Got a lot of fans.
Big team.
A lot of fans.
And
yeah.
they were big.
Yeah.
Big. How many flags do they have, if including VFL? They'd have a few. With
A
VFL.
few, but not as many as.
Hawthorn hated because they went through that 80s period of they were like the Centrals and
Yeah,
they
they were good.
and then they came back with another 4. They got a lot of flags.
They got a lot of flags.
Hawthorn do.
Hawthorn-
Carlton were hated too a lot. When we were young,
Yeah.
people hated Carlton because they were
So successful.
successful.
Well,
but
90
they've been on
yeah.
a dip for 30 years.
They have.
You know?
They haven't seen gold. They haven't
No.
seen it. They haven't seen silverware since 95.
Was their last flag.
And that team was killer.
Oh, wicked team.
Good team.
I remember watching the grand final.
That
We were
was a
watching
good
it at my
team.
Bapu's house because he loved Kernahan.
That was a good team, bro.
But what I mean is I remember back then, people hated Carlton
Yeah.
because they were so successful.
100%.
And then
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they did, bro.
Central Districts, I remember getting Dan Menzel from them. Yeah, Menzel did come from them. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Menzel, yeah.
Carlton were arrogant and they like to let you know. Yeah, they were. But it's, yeah.
Oh,
And, they
look.
had- and a lot of the Adelaide people liked because they had 3 of our people from here. They had Bradley,
Well, a lot of Stir supporters didn't support Adelaide Crows.
No,
They
they
were
hated them.
Carlton.
Carlton.
A
And
lot
they
of them.
they had Kernahan, Bradley, and what was his name?
Yeah.
Motley.
That's
Morley.
why
Motley.
Crows are more Glenelg. Everyone that was in the Crows,
Glenelg,
all the Glenelg supporters went for the
Glenelg
Crows.
and South Adelaide.
Yeah, but then it's your Norwoods and your Sturts and all that. They were different. Yeah, even
All
though
the
some of
Sturt-
them did go to Crows, some of them
Most of the Sturt people are Carlton. Because
most correct. I'm not sure about Norwood though.
A lot of the Carlton Sturt ones are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, SNFL is different. Is a different league now.
It
man.
is. It's completely different.
It's different now. It's not the same
But
as
the
it was.
AFL has killed all the local leagues,
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, it has.
Of course it has. It's
Yeah.
the local. It's the national
Like
competition.
anything that's bigger will kill.
course
Like
it
in
is.
WWE, right? When before it became a mega juggernaut, there was local stuff
was heaps of
everywhere,
them.
heaps of them, and he ran them out of business.
I watched a documentary with that guy I was telling you, that Louis Theroux, back in it was 01 when
Yeah.
WCW, 98 maybe, when WCW was taking him on, and he went around the country to all the local wrestling gigs.
Oh, right.
It's fucking wicked, man. It's
Oh,
a
really?
wicked documentary because he goes and sees these guys that are fucking themselves up,
Yeah.
love for nothing, just because they love it, in local shows.
Yeah. That's what they do, man.
Yeah, but not anymore.
No.
not
Not
like
like
that.
not like it used to
It
be.
was crazy, bro.
But there was
I'll get it for you. Get
like
your
Jimmy
$6
Crockett Promotions, all those they all closed down. But it's the same with the AFL, like because it's such a big juggernaut.
Yeah.
If they're not helping those bottom those bottom leagues out, then
Yeah.
they don't get looked at like people.
That's right.
People want to see the big leagues.
Of course.
No one wants to watch the
It's like even like you look at like local soccer, right?
but some of the local like footy is really good.
Of course it is.
Yeah, some of it's really good.
Of course it is.
Like, even soccer leagues are good.
Local soccer's good
Like,
too.
yeah,
That's right.
it's just it's not
I
accessible.
prefer-
It's not accessible like the AFL is. You know?
I prefer watching my team that I support, my soccer team, than watching Adelaide United. And I admit that. I have no connection to Adelaide United.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to on the moment, I know there's A League, but it's hard to watch A League.
Yeah, but it's because we got no.
So
tie
when
to them.
yeah, but
when West Adelaide were playing, we all supported it.
yeah, I know, but like true. But
and
then
we would have watched West Adelaide back in
but
the day.
then they'll
We all
watch
did.
like you watch EPL, then you watch A League. It's like you
different-
can't
Yeah, but it's different quality.
yeah.
But
It's
he probably
hard.
goes to the games. I don't
Yeah.
understand. That's different. If you got if
The
if
games,
we-
the
if
game
West
going to the
Adelaide
games.
Hellas
is good.
never folded, right? And they were still playing at Highmarsh Stadium, we'd go to the games.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Because we'd all still, my dad, we'd all be supporting him still for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
But we lost our team that we supported. And then they said, have this other team. We're like, oh, well,
Nah.
we don't have a tying to them. That's why, at the moment, South Melbourne are coming back. He's going to support them. They're his team. Because they never folded. West Adelaide went,
They folded.
they folded.
Yeah, they were done.
Whether they tell you they didn't, now the new West Adelaide, but they folded.
Yeah, they did.
They folded.
They did. Yeah, they did.
How
They
does it-
they
They're rebranded now. There's another West Adelaide now, but it's not the same.
It's not exactly
All the
same.
original fans, my dad, your dad, all that, they don't follow them.
No.
Because
But
it's
if they somehow went, they would never go in the NSL.
because
sorry,
they would
they
never
league,
get
sorry.
all these fans. If this West Adelaide, because I know the people in charge of this West Adelaide, we're friends with them, right? If this West Adelaide went into the A League, they would fail within a year because none of these guys, like the Don, your dad, John's dad,
We used to go all the time.
that loved West Adelaide, none of them would follow them. They'd have no fans. They'd have 100 fans,
yeah.
like they have at a local game. That's it. They'd have nothing. And
It's sad, man. That was an awesome time.
West Adelaide, we were talking
an
about
awesome
today,
time.
West Adelaide Hellas, because of Greek politics, soccer politics, they're not as successful as they should have been. They really should have won more than one flag.
Yeah.
With the players that went through them, the money they should have had behind them. One
Good
premiership they had is terrible.
That's some good players, man. Like what Lazaridis.
Dude, man.
Who else was there?
How about Geelong? Zakal says, Geelong fans are a bit more laid back. We're not that in your face or shit stirrers. We kind of live in our own bubble. I get that other moment. You know, I was
Geelong
telling you about
fans?
my coach, Chris Tradger. He was a mad Geelong fan, but he was like that. Never.
Oh, they live like.
They don't really put
They're not-
no, that he's right. They don't put it in your face.
Well, they're in Melbourne. They're outside of
no,
Melbourne.
but it's not.
man.
They're not very. You know how like the other ones, they like the banter with you. Geelong fans aren't. They're just.
Oh, I've been a few Geelong fans.
I know, but
I used to live with
I
one.
get what he means. The way, yeah, but it's because you lived with him. He probably knew.
No,
you.
he was alright. He was a good bloke.
Do you know
he
what I mean?
just,
He knew you to do that.
it was just, yeah.
I know what.
Oh no, they love. They're a different breed. The Geelong
Yeah,
fans.
they are. I get what
They're
he
a
means.
different
I
breed.
do
They
get
are.
what he means.
Even though I don't like Geelong, they're a different breed.
they're going to support their team, aren't they?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're not going to like them. Why? If I was Port, I would hate them too.
Oh yeah, I've got like I think 07 killed me, man.
That's what I'm saying. If I was Port fan,
If 07 didn't happen, it'd be a different story.
if I was a
but-
Port fan,
and
I
every
would,
time,
I would hate Geelong as much as
and
I hate the
every
Crows.
time we go play there, we always get done by something.
Yeah.
Like there's always a problem. I'm just oh my god.
If I was a Port fan, I'd hate them as much as I hate the Crows because of 07. I admit.
Yeah, I
that.
do. I do, bro.
That's what I mean.
I don't like Geelong. I don't like the Crows. I don't like Brisbane.
What's your hatred for Brisbane? You beat them in a grand final. You should like
I just
them.
don't like them.
They gave you a grand final, man.
I don't care. I just don't like. I've never
Don't like
liked them. No, don't like the colours. Don't like anything about them.
I don't have no issue with them. I don't like
When they wear their Fitzroy,
I hate West Coast.
yeah, and West Coast,
Sorry,
the other one.
GT.
But there's Crows, there's Geelong, there's Brisbane, and then there's the West Coast.
Do you know, I've told
those
you,
four there.
but I've told you
You're
the
dead to
reason
me, man.
I'm so selfish, GT. The reason I hate West Coast is because when I was young and John Worsfold injured Modra, I was and I admit it, I was devastated.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
But
I
the Crows,
thought he was like a supervillain.
but the Crows and West Coast had a bit of a rivalry.
Yeah, they did, because I'm telling you, it goes back to that. He
Even-
put his knee into Modra
Yeah.
and he put him out of the finals, and we hated him. And I was a kid. John Worsfold was like a supervillain to
Yeah,
me
yeah.
when he did that. I hated him because he put out our best player.
Because there was a few prelims as well. You guys played them,
Afterwards,
yeah,
yeah, later.
yeah. Yeah, I don't like them either, man. The things I've copped from West Coast, fuck. Like, yeah, but
And every time I used to see Worsfold after, even when he coached them, his rectangle-shaped head, I wanted to punch him.
I guess like the Geelong thing, like, you know,
You're gonna hate him.
they went like this.
Yeah.
Like when they won,
Yeah.
07, and then we just went like that.
Yeah.
So there's like
And the thing
two
is they've
contrasts,
stayed-
bro. We're just
yeah.
and then to save us, or not save us, but to bring us out of the fucking the ground, we had to get a Geelong person to come in.
That's what I was gonna say. You should
The
like them.
lift
They gave you the coach.
Yeah, I know. It's not. Yeah, but I still don't like them. Like, I'll give them respect, but that's what I'll give them.
I think the Crows fucked up with that. He was obviously a Crows player, but we got him from Geelong as a coach, Sanderson, and I reckon he got hard done by, man. If
Yeah,
Rashudo never went in, I'm telling you, Sanderson wouldn't have got the sack that early. He didn't like him. He got in, remember?
Yeah.
And I mean, he made the finals 2 years in a row or something. He didn't make it 1 year and then gets the sack. Like, that's
True.
hard done by, man.
Yeah, it is. That's life. But
Yeah, I know.
Hinkley's there 11 years, 12 years now.
I know, man. Doesn't even, when you said that to me that day, I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
Remember I said to you 8 years, and you're like, no, it's 11.
They love him, man. So, you know, they think that he thinks he can go for. If he thinks he can go for another 2 years, then what can we say? I mean, we can criticize as much as we want, but
Remember I said to you, it must be hard. I was saying about Daniel, right?
yeah, it must be.
No, it must be hard for him now that he's become friends with the guy for 11 years.
Oh yeah, and
Imagine Port imagine Port go get the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
How hard it will be for you to like
Oh man,
want to sack him now.
Yeah.
because he's your mate now.
Yeah, and apparently. He's
And then
like
remember I told you the
nicest
story
bloke.
about my dad, like with his mate, like
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
soccer
yeah,
club when they
yeah.
had to sack him.
Yeah.
Because people hold grudges.
They do. Oh, look, it's been well documented. I get pissed off sometimes with what Hinkley does. However, you know, if that's what the club has decided to get him, you just got to swallow your pride and just let it go and see what happens. That's what you can do. You can't complain about it. You can complain all you want, but nothing's going to change. Like, you're not part of the inner sanctum.
Yeah, that's right. Zakal says Hawthorn was good back. That's what I said. That's why they hated. GT says go Eagles. Woosha was a bit of a ... So he's saying Worsfold was a bit of a
He was.
bit of a dickhead maybe.
I heard he was.
Yeah, probably.
But he won flags, bro.
Oh yeah, he did.
You know.
The moment says Malcolm Blight was the one that got Adelaide on the map. He used all that Geelong heartache and reinvented himself slightly, and he was the tonic and the genius for the Crows. Listen, man, he had some good, like.
He was like a Alex
No, it's just
Ferguson
like,
a
but
bit.
you look back at it.
the way he used to coach.
Whatever, like you don't without like that Darren Jarman and the McLeod and that, like, you know, like it's a lot of, you know, it goes to them too, doesn't it? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love Malcolm
Does.
Blight. He was a great player. Listen, he should have won a flag with Geelong when Gary Ablett won. How many goals did he kick when he won the Norm Smith and they lost to Hawthorn? He should have won that flag. Didn't he kick 8 goals? And he won the Norm Smith medal. They should have won that flag, really. But, you know,
Anyway, guys,
we could chat all night.
we can chat all night, but I've got to go to bed. I'm tired.
Chris loves Malcolm Blight.
I do.
No, you don't.
No, I don't love him, but I respect what he
He was
did.
a good player, though.
Oh yeah,
Malcolm Blight
I
was
respect what he
actually a real
did.
good player.
100%.
He's a very good player.
But guys, put the music on then. The outro.
Oh, the outro. Did I put it in?
Up.
Where did I put it, man?
No man, that's the footy one.
I don't know what I
Down?
did, man. I was like, I had to redo all
There it
this.
is. I can see it.
Where? The start one?
No, the finish one.
Where? I can't see it.
You've probably like turned it off.
I forgot to bring it, man.
No, you did it last night. Remember?
No, but I had to start a new one today, remember?
Ah, okay.
And I said I
it doesn't matter. Don't worry
must have
about it.
missed it.
Anyway, guys. Well,
What's the next watch along? Well, the boys are
Tomorrow
doing Crows tomorrow.
tomorrow night will be me, King of the North, and Johnny Carlton for his first ever watch along. So it should be interesting.
GT said, then he left the Crows, went to St Kilda, and the Saints couldn't handle him. Before we go, you know why? We talk about that with managers. That probably happened to Sheedy, like Ferguson was saying. Society changed, and you couldn't be that hard nut coach anymore. That's exactly what probably happened to Blight.
Oh, 100%.
Couldn't be that hard.
100%.
Man, he chased Modra out of Westlakes 1 week. You know, like that. You can't do that anymore.
Nah.
That's, you know. But join us, guys, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, guys, join us.
Juddy Sports says, love the United scarf, lads, even if we currently suck.
Hey, I'm not part of.
Juddy, shush.
I'm not part of United, so please do not
Shush.
Please do not identify me with anything with that.
Listen,
All
Juddy Sports is
Juddy's-
a living legend.
Why is he? Why is
Because
that?
he said he loves the United Sky.
He's definitely not.
He's a champion. Listen. Listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Carleen.
Now. Carleen says, what a game.
Is that Kayleen or Kayleen?
Ka-
Is that,
Kayleen, I think.
is that cousin Kayleen?
I don't know. It says Kayleen spelled with a Y, isn't it? That says Colleen.
Kayleen, I don't know. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. If you're brand new, we've just gone. I think we've gone for like 4
I
hours.
don't want Chris to do a watch along with the Crows, Guy says.
Huh?
Guy says he doesn't want you to do a watch along with the Crows.
Not too bad, man.
What if I go on it?
You won't go on it.
Juddy, it is not for wiping tears. Juddy, please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you're new, join the Discord. It's in the description.
And we'll be back tomorrow night.
The boys will be back tomorrow with the watch along, then the footy show on Tuesday, and then HFT podcast returns
Wednesday.
night.
What's the topic?
I think we're doing the perceived one.
Perceived topic. All right.
Are you afraid of being perceived?
Are you afraid?
Something like that.
All right, there you go.
Do another game, John says.
Huh?
Cheers, guys. Love the stadium background drop. Either moment.
Johnny Crom. There's no way we're doing another one. It has to be the Crows.
Wait. Either moment. That's not a stadium backdrop. We're here. We're at Wembley.
We're at Wembley, bro. We're in the Wembley Stadium. We're on the second tier,
That's
and
it.
and the footy's behind us.
Horse Lover 116 says,
Where's all these people
it
come
was
from,
lit
man?
there today on the field. So yeah, and on the way back, we crashed into a school bus. What?
What the heck?
I was lit there today
Lit
on
where?
the field.
Oh, here
Was he
behind
at the
us.
game? No, was he saying he was at that game?
Who was at the game? Far
What?
out.
Really? You hit
Yeah,
a
but I'm
school
not
bus?
doing that game, man. The
Yeah,
Crows
you're
game's
right.
the one, bro. There's no Johnny. What's your problem? Why can't I do that
Either
game?
moment says, Dan, you're right. Those clouds are moving.
We're at Wembley Stadium, guys.
Yeah, we just heard about the Champions League draw, man. I'm telling you, it's rigged for City to play Madrid, so one of the big dogs gets kicked out.
Oh,
Arsenal, I reckon, going to win the Champions League.
it's rigged, man.
It's definitely rigged. You're a curse, John says.
I'm not a curse.
John.
I hope I am a curse.
Well, wait, John. Do you know that the first showdown is on a Thursday night? I'm going to be at soccer training.
You know what happens if we win? That means your record's intact.
My record's intact.
If we win,
If we win.
yeah. So you better
I have
help
a
we
hun-
win.
I've got a 100% record of showdowns. All right, guys.
Oh,
thanks
shit.
for all the new guys that come in. Juddy Sports. Like I said, please remember to like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe, guys.
Join the Discord.
Join the
the
Discord.
boys tomorrow. Please come back for all the shows. Podcast returns next week.
Next week we're doing what is it? Perceived.
Are you afraid of being perceived?
Tuesday night we'll have the AFL podcast.
There will-
No, sorry, the HFD footy podcast.
There will be no Premier League show this week, guys, because there's only 2 Premier League games. It's FA Cup, and Man United are going to win 4-0 against Liverpool at Old Trafford. You heard it here first.
4-0.
4-0. We haven't scored 4 goals all season, but we'll score 4-0.
Imagine that happens. That'll be funny.
It's
I'll laugh.
happening. It's happening.
I'll laugh my head off. But guys,
Chelsea was good in EPL. John says goodbye. Take it easy, guys.
take care, spike your hair, and
you
remember, stay hunky.
I have been in another stream or 2 before. Thank you, Juddy. You're a champion,
Oh,
mate.
thanks, Juddy.
I do remember the name. Thank you. You're a champ. See you, man.
Take
it
care,
easy.
guys.